Alright, hello and welcome to, of course, another episode of the Hartlepool Night Career Mode. This is what I think, I'm going to have to VAR this out the gate, but I think this is going to be the penultimate episode of Season 5. I'm just trying to remember. So we've got Reading to kick off today at home, which is going to be a fucking struggle. Shrewsbury at home, which we should win because they're bottom, but that doesn't mean anything in this career mode, and what you've seen from me playing at probably kind of, shows that. Away at Cardiff, which is going to be a test, and then at home to Crystal Palace, which is going to be another test. And well, I mean, they're all going to be tests. It's not going to be easy, any of these games. But the final game will happen against Barnsley away to end March, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left after that. So we're getting through those games next episode. And if we get to playoffs, this won't be the second to last of the series. If we don't get to playoffs, and it will. Obviously, it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. So take a look at the table. Now the goal difference is in the mud. I'm not even fucking considering that. I'm not even bothered about it. We're going to concede over 100. But we'll score over 100 as well. We're just a goal fest club. I'm not even bothered about it because even when I do try and defend, it just doesn't work. So we're just going to ignore that. So look at the table. Bournemouth have already fucked off and won the league. West Brom are in second at the moment on 67 points. Watford, Middlesbrough, Crystal Palace and Norwich sit in the playoff spots. And the rest of the table is looking like this. If your team's here, I hope they're doing good. I apologise if you're doing bad. Continue to scroll down. This is how the table is looking. Coventry, Millwall and Shrewsbury currently in the relegation zone. And the first team we play today is Reading, who are above us in 9th. So even if we win, we will overtake them. But we will close that gap. Sleep deprived, shouts football on my screen and they ask if I'm not happy. What's up, Carter? Are you happy? That's the main question. So Chelsea have got through past quite a lot of teams here as well. We got knocked out by Chelsea. And they've gone on to beat MK Dons and Birmingham. Okay, so we could have probably beaten both of them and got to round 6 if I'd beaten Chelsea, but I got put against Chelsea. This is the round I maybe would have fucked it because Bournemouth have been destroying us all over the place this season. Got a very good team, and I'm happy I'm not facing them again. I think it's probably the correct thing. It's a loaded question. Fair enough. I'm still half asleep. Okay, bear with me. So we drew against Bournemouth the other game. What did we do? Some awful results here that we're going to scroll through. 4-2 loss. We've stank up the gaff a little bit, to be honest. Defensively, it's not even a question. We're just dead ass awful. We've conceded 76, which is just diabolical. We've also scored 80. Feel alright, decently happy, but fuck, am I tired. As I say, it's probably quite early still for you. Would you not get some sleep? Be an idea. I'm trying to remember what time it is. I don't know what time zones are. Right. Fuck it. So, I guess the goal is to make sure the goal difference doesn't get any worse as best I can. But also try and break into these playoff spots before I get sacked. Because the board, at the start of the season anyway, wanted automatic promotion. I can wholeheartedly guarantee you that's not happening. It'll be a very big push if it does, but we don't have the consistency. We've done the brand exposure. We didn't reach round of 16 because we got caught by Chelsea. Dodgy penalty from them and a late winner, I think it was. Gain automatic promotion. We're not doing that, like I said. And then financial. I've done this. All my players are youth players, and I've sold a shit ton of them. But it just doesn't want to mark it off for some reason. So I'll even like prove it, I guess. So 1.7 plus. Well, I mean, Maresca, I suppose we bought him. I mean, if you put Alonso and Tomlinson together, that's more than what they wanted to make and profit. But it's just not registering for some reason. So if that gets me sacked, I'm gonna be pissed. Some of these players as well go for quite big fees. Marius Thomas and Mariano Martinez cover the fee by themselves. This might have been a mistake. We might have to look back at this later on down the line. But at the moment, he's actually performing quite well. But yeah, we've absolutely made that profit, and for some reason it hasn't marked off. See, I did, but it was minimal. It's 9 a.m. over here. Okay, right. I suppose probably not a good time to go back to sleep really, 9 a.m. Right, where are we at? Where are we at? I've got over everything I think I need to. Just need to go in the news. And then you'll see this beautiful gameplay. And by beautiful, I mean awful. Crucial, a Dolphin goal seals Hartlepool defeat. The Dolphins' crucial last goal helped his team seal a win against Chabalala's men. Arsenal beat Leicester. Chelsea beat Birmingham. Ramon Alonso, has he settled into the Braga squad? Probably not. Supporters haven't been overly impressed with their new signings since the club forked out $2.25 million on him recently. When asked about his performances, Ramon Alonso simply replied, "I don't want to let anyone down. The club and manager are behind me 100%. If they weren't, I wouldn't be here. It's just going to take a little more time." Hartlepool versus Reading. The last league match between these two ended goalless, which is surprising looking at our goal difference, how we managed to get some goalless games. Hartlepool now will be to treat their home fans to a more entertaining contest today, and we welcome Reading for the league clash, who are just above us. 5 points above us, but only a place above us as well. So it's getting a bit gap. We're getting a bit gapped here. We'll try and close that gap. And Hartlepool face Reading in key clash for playoff place. Real treat in store this week sees the game between Hartlepool and Reading potentially deciding the chase for playoff place. Any slip up from Hartlepool could be fatal and have Reading the chance to go clear at the top of the table. I mean, they wouldn't go clear at the top of the table, but be a step closer to playoffs than we are. And then player of the month, Castellanos from Bournemouth, Sales from Wigan, Christensen for Watford, and Ingvartsen for Watford as well. We're the nominees, and it's Ingvartsen to get his second in a row for Watford. Alright, let's get into this first game then. I could absolutely go back to sleep at 9 a.m. I'd just be screwing myself over. Yeah, the sleeping pattern goes out the window then, that's the only issue. Right, pre-match press conference. It's honestly way too warm to really be streaming, but fuck it. I want to get Season 5 done. And then focus on just, hopefully, if I get to keep my job, which I'm really hoping I will, we go into Season 6 and we just absolutely tear apart the Championship. Season 7, we're all set up for the Premier League. And like I said, I'm hoping to do this within 9 seasons, but I actually need to get an upload schedule a bit more consistent, and I need to just play good at the game, which I'm not good at. Can we still go up? All we can do is keep playing. Probably not. Automatics ain't happening. Unless it's a miracle. I guess we'll see where we're at the end of the episode today. We'll have 6 games left after this episode, so we'll figure it out from there. We need to be best. Sure, need to be our best. Need to get all the points we can. Because all the teams above us will be just winning upon winning. Especially Bournemouth. Bournemouth can fuck off, honestly. They've gone and just farmed this league pretty much. Castellanos alone, I think, is the top scorer by quite a way. If we look at the player stats, yeah, he's 9 goals clear of anyone else. McGree, who's a midfielder, is joint second alongside Scott, who's also a midfielder, and then Rodriguez. But yeah, Castellanos has absolutely fucking farmed this league for all it's worth, and I think he scored a couple past us as well, which isn't surprising. Right, Reading first then. We're going to have to go strong here because they are around us. I do want to sign their striker, their left striker, Daniel Poli, because before I go in here, I do want to go for him if I can, but at the moment, we're not able to. It's too many. I need to clear out this shortlist. But some of them are former players as well. This is one of the men I want to sign for this club. But at the moment, the team will not sell this player as he's too important for the club. I'll click on that. They don't have enough depth. But he's an exciting prospect. And he does look quite like a good player. I think he was an exciting prospect. Riley McGree, Charlotte FC legend. Yeah, he's popped off for Middlesbrough. He scored twice against me in the first game of the season that we played against him. But this is a kid I want to fucking sign, but I just can't. And then I would happily do a swap deal. But I can't even propose that, which is annoying because this kid actually looks quite good. 17 years of age only, 75 overall, exciting prospect, fast, good shot power. The only thing that lets him down is his work rates, but we can work on those. He's pretty much a good striker to have. He is bonkers. I don't know if he's regen of somebody. Maybe Immobile regen, I'm not 100% sure. We are 5 seasons deep now, so it could be, but he is good, and I just can't get him because of the reason not got enough depth. I wish this game would let you do swap deals for that kind of thing. Check if Mobile is still playing. Obviously, I can't check birthdays because I can't even sign the guy. Yeah, Mobile is retired, so it must be his regen. Although I don't know what he's doing at Reading. Right, fuck it. He's probably going to score past us today as well. Right. Let's get the team sorted. Duncan in goal. Moffat, yeah. Gomez, yeah. I think his back four has to remain. It's our strongest back four. We're going to put in Maresca ahead of Cochrane to start because he's actually quite fun to use. We've loaned and sold quite a few players, so the team looks a bit more streamlined. Still a few reserves just for depth. And I know Ochoa's hydrated, but Wilson's just been performing out of his skin this year, so he's going to get start. And we'll put Ochoa on the bench, and he's already there. Howell comes onto the bench as well. And put Marino there as well. I think that's everything. We'll roll with this and see how we go. Duncan in goal, Moffat and Gomez as the fullbacks, Galloway and Contreras as the centre-backs, Diop CDM, Maresca centre mid, Wilson off the left, Roberts off the right, with Blanchard and Rodriguez leading the line. I mean, it's probably a risky business if I did it, but I'd probably swap Blanchard for Poli because I feel like Poli has more long-term potential. But it won't even let me do that anyway, so it's kind of annoying. Eventually, maybe if Reading score more, if Reading buy more strikers, we'll make a move for him next year because he looks class. Back at Victoria Park to open today's episode then. Hartlepool versus Reading. Let's put all the goal news on because I'm not really bothered. Sunderland versus Middlesbrough, the hard hitter of today, the North East Derby. But let's get into it and see if I play well or if I play like shit. Those are two chances. This beautiful stadium. I've heard if we do somehow get to the Premier League, we'll be packing a lot of money into upgrading this stadium. For now, it's all we can afford. Blanchard Tifo as well, interesting. The boys are ready to go. Well, as ready as they'll ever be. United chance, still have to hear him. Let's see if we can perform on the pitch. The problem is, we are a lot better away than we are at home, and I've absolutely no idea why. We've had so much better form away, I feel anyway, than at home. Daniel Poli there, look at him, the number 9 for Reading. A man we'd love to sign, but just unable to at the moment. To try and prevent him from scoring, which is going to be a task in itself. I'll bet I'm a fake fan. Run me through your best. Well, best 11. My favourite, well, I guess this is probably my best 11. The one you're seeing on screen. Because Wilson's outperformed Ochoa incredibly this season. Wilson's just a wing wizard. Rodriguez is the day one, I guess. He's been here since the first scout report. And I don't really want to sell him, but if big bucks come in, I won't say no. And then Ethan Roberts is just the talent, the sheer talent off the side. I can show you, after this game, I can show you the stats this season. You can kind of judge it if you want as well. Well, they got Cassidy and CDM. Well, more centre mid. Back 5 as well. This is going to be a difficult day out, boys. The chance of me breaking down his back 5 is very minute. But yeah, the best 3 at the moment. Roberts on the wing. Rodriguez is just consistently class. Wilson's been a breakout. This has been his breakout season. He's been on loan the past 2 seasons just to try and grow his overall. And this season he's like developed and broken out big style. We've got Moffat here, who's absolutely my favourite out of the back 4. I do need to improve the back. Galloway as well plays way above overall, which is 73. His potential's already been and gone, which is kind of annoying because he'd be an end game defender if he could grow it any better. Try to help. I'm hoping dynamic potential kicks in, but I don't think it will. Gomez might be off here. It's in the bit. Oh, Rodriguez, mate. Oh Christ. Okay, there's a bit of a shit show there. I lost my Stockport save last weekend. Had an 18-year-old with 94 pace. Was that just it corrupted or? Did you accidentally delete it? Because that's pain. Roberts in the middle. It's away. And Contreras has the pace of a JCB, so we're not going to catch up with that. Diop into Contreras. Maresca. Now this guy is fun. Signed him just in January there. Good passer. But he's lost the ball quite easily. And I'm committing centre backs. That's my thing I shouldn't really do in this game, but do anyway. Because of no midfielders, I usually end up committing my centre backs and then leaving gaps in the defence, which is not good. Rodriguez is asking for it. We're going to power it through to him, but he's going to have to turn in Benge here. Oh, fucking hell. Poor pass. 1-1 in that game already. Jesus. We don't waste time. Right. Ball in. It's going to go past the striker, thankfully, because it went past my defender as well. It's not what I wanted to do. Decent header by Poli, but it's caught by Logan Duncan. I had to manage Stoke instead, so just... Oh, you got sacked? Oh, you had to manage Stoke. Yeah, don't manage Stoke. Fuck that. Talk about a downgrade. Brought Roberts all the way to the side here, but I'm not able to do anything just yet. Diop. That's not where I've aimed it whatsoever, bruv. No, they're going to try and play Poli through, I think. He is a very good target man for him. I mean, he's only 5'11", but he's still a decent goal scorer. He's been in the Team of the Week many a time. Oh, Christ. I mean, I've been done there. That's a fucking brilliant play. Nothing I can do, and it's Daniel Poli as well, the guy I want to sign. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? 95% of the time I'll get undone by stupid situations, but that's the 5% where it's just brilliant play. Reading have done me there. I don't know who made that run to assist the pass, or to assist the goal, obviously, but that was a beautiful bit of play. And this kid here is someone we have on the radar. Only 8 goals this season. I feel like he scored more than that. But ultimately, he's very good. And they'll have Olympian proportions, I fear. Yeah, Reading, they've got a good squad. And they've got the what could be the Immobile regen. He's also just snapped Malik Diop in half, but beyond that, he is a very good goal scorer, so it's just finding a way for his 5-back as well is not even going to be easy. Maybe try and pick out Wilson, but he's still in the middle. So, oh, Jesus. Moffat's got to get to that. He has done. Is that a corner? He went for it, to be fair. You got to give him credit. Wilson was a bit further in than I would have liked there, but Poli getting the yellow card for the snapping of Malik Diop, which is, I think, fair enough. He's a bit too confident here. If you play too good, mate, we'll be back in for you. I mean, I'm going to go back in for him when I can anyway. Exciting prospect. 75 overall, just 17 years of age. Love tripping over my words. It's fantastic. But nah, he's definitely one we're going to go back in for if we can. Reading just need to not sign any more strikers, and I can't actually have him. Oh, that's a poor touch, and they'll bring it away. Good tackle by Galloway. I do love Galloway, man, but we do need to upgrade the centre-backs next year. As much as I love these guys, they're not good enough consistently. Blanchard. Control turned itself off. Beautiful, that. Right when I'm on the attack, of course. Wilson to the byline. Rodriguez! See what I mean? Wilson is such a good provider, and then we've got this king captain. It was such a good attack, and then the controller was like, hold on, hold on. Ah, but it worked, though. And as soon as Duncan Wilson gets involved in the game, it's an equaliser. Goes all the way to the edge, cuts back, plays it off to Rodriguez, who just has to thump it in close range. 1-1. The number 9, I think that's number 18 for him this season. I don't think he's going to catch up with Castellanos because he is just a machine. But we can get a good amount of goals from him anyway. The captain makes it 1-1. The controller needs to get ready for that equaliser. Which is fair enough, I suppose. Oh, Christ. I switched to the wrong player 3 times. Contreras. Poli was going for it there. Tried to get the man in front, and we did in perfect time. Roberts. Rodriguez. Oh, that's smooth. But we're going to need a bit of assistance. It's going to take a while, but yep, there's just no assistance. There's no... What's the word? No rush to get up there. It's a good ball through by Roberts to Rodriguez, but just no extra support. Lost the ball out there after the header as well. I think definitely next year we need a centre-back, 2 centre-back upgrades. Potentially a right-back upgrade as well, because I do like Gomez, but we need that next level, I think. Good tackle, Malik Diop. And Wilson's in open space, but it's going to lock onto Blanchard, which is A-OK for now. Now Wilson. Okay. Tried to do a skill move, but I didn't pull it off in time. Poli gives it back to us. He thinks he's on our team already. Down to Roberto's. He's just too good. Just needs a good ball in here. Pops it in. It's not going to reach anyone. Maresca to win it. I can't switch to the striker for whatever reason. Contreras 6'6", surely. Right, Maresca. Wilson. It's caught. This 5 at the back is so hard to break down. I'm not going to do it twice if we want to win. I've just committed my centre-back like an absolute twat. Oh, Poli. He's too good. That one I did on purpose with Contreras, but it still might not work. Fucking hell. My defensive ability is shocking. Gomez had to cover there. I mean, defending on the game is difficult and it's... Right, cool. Good pass. Defending in the game is difficult anyway, but I just make it look more difficult, I think. Like, it's not easy in the first place, but I think I just put myself into situations that I could probably not do, you know? Interception Galloway. Seems to be a general at the moment. Blanchard, if we can get it to Wilson. He can make something out of nothing though, this kid. Oh, he gets caught by Mbengue. He just cut past one, but couldn't cut past the other. If I cut in there, I'm taking the shot on and see if I can score that. Good tackle, Galloway. 10.5. Can we get one more opportunity? Roberts. Back to Maresca. From range. Good save. I don't think we'll be able to follow up in time. He's just going to dribble it away from me. Yep. 1-0 at the break. I'll take that, honestly. A team that's similar in our ability. 1-0. Rodriguez. We get the equaliser after Poli opens the score in 2 number 9s. Bagging. Ain't too bad, but we're looking for a winner second half, I think. Left winger yours is dangerous as hell. He's so good at cutting in. It's his breakout season as well. It's his first season and he's just been on fire. And he's meant to be the backup winger, but he's keeping the main winger out of the team. 0-0 between Sunderland and Middlesbrough. 0-0 between Swansea and Coventry. 1-0 to Hull over Millwall. 1-1 between league leaders Bournemouth and Preston. 2-1 to Barnsley over Norwich. 0-0 between Wigan and Bristol City. 2-1 to West Brom over Rotherham. 0-0 between Huddersfield and Cardiff. And then Crystal Palace leading Watford 1-0. But nah, this kid is ridiculous at the moment. He's unhappy, but that's probably because of the team's performance. And probably because I've not upgraded his wages yet. He's still on £500 a week from when he first came into the team. So we'll probably boost that a little bit as well for his performances this season. But this is the main winger, or what's meant to be the main winger. And he's just as good. But I think what makes Wilson a little better is he's cutting in on the right foot. Although I can't have a Chilwell on this side because we've got Roberts. So we've got winger issues. We've got too many good ones. But yeah, it's quite good. It's quite good having these problems. Quite good having these headaches because you've got plenty of options. But at the moment, I'm favouring Wilson. That's why I'm playing him a little bit more. He's broken through fantastically. I think he's on like 16 goals this season with 7 or 8 assists. He's just been phenomenal. Didn't check the stats. Let me do that real quick. 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 4 shots each with 1.7 expected goals to 1.2. We do have an advantage in this one, so we need to make that count. Drives down towards goal, very similar to Jack Grealish, if I'm honest. Just get straight towards goal instead of meandering about. He's so much more fun to cut him with than stay out on the wing with. It was his first goal that he did that. I thought I'd run about with him and just see what he could do. And he went and did this. He just goes all the way through. Obviously, he's not going to go on this occasion because I've tried to prove it, but... And they've got 5 at the back, but he is good at that. It doesn't come off every time, obviously. It won't come off every time, but... It's a decent option to have. Galloway, going to try and nut it back to Duncan. That looked a little more difficult than it needed to, but that's alright. But yeah, most of the stuff this season's come from him. He's got a good pass on him as well, into Blanchard. He moves on, puts it in, awful shot, not enough power on it. Rodriguez closes it down, but it's going to bounce away. Maresca, though, picks up the loose ball. Rodriguez. Diop. Oh, man. A bit more power on that pass. Might have got past him, but... Now we've got to recover. Foley. To Craig. Ball in. It's going to be saved by Duncan, but... This is what I mean. Like, I don't really know what I'm meant to do in that kind of situation. Because I think out of the whatever 70 whatever I've conceded this season, a good 40 or 50 have been rebound goals that I've got no power over. Like, it's literally stupid how many of those go in. Moffat maybe should be doing better than marking wise, but like... Yeah, left back's coming too far. It's just... It's also the fact that Duncan has saved it straight into the path of Cassidy there. Doesn't help. It's unlucky. Might change the tactics of the old left back. But I've not really been using custom tactics this year because they've not really worked compared to previous years. So we'll get an equaliser in a minute. We've got this kid. Ref. Worth a try. Definitely wasn't a penalty, but you gotta ask. You don't ask, you don't get. Pressing way too much, I think. Good tackle Malik. Send him to the floor. I don't know what my character's just done there. I didn't do that. I just wanted to run at goal and take a shot on. I fouled him Moffat there, and now Moffat's on the floor. Moffat, mate, you should have a good day. What's going on here? Good close down by Galloway. I don't get the ball. Still don't get the ball even though it's gone to Wilson. I know where he's going to put it as well. And I've got there, but I don't get the ball. Again, part 7. Moffat tries to close it down. It goes through. And Duncan's down to it, but it's just trying to win the ball back is impossible. Yup. Right, no. I can't be bothered. First game already and I can't be bothered. Good play in, good save Duncan at near post. You'd hope that you'd have your left back there in real life to keep possession off of rebounds, just a flaw in FIFA simulation. Absolutely. You'd have the ball there, 10 out of 10, if it was real life, but unfortunately, I don't know if we're making some changes yet. We'll give it a little bit longer. Diop, yeah, no, Diop's awful at passing. That's why I usually like having Maresca do the passing. But Diop picks the ball up an awful lot more than I would like. Try and counter off of this now. Roberts has got the pace. He can get around Guinness Walker. Just needs to make the room. And cut in all the way. Inside to Blanchard. Turn, shoot. Blocked. Bollocks. Maresca. His is blocked as well. It's just trying to get through this back 5, man. But Roberts was on his fucking rocket shit there. And he's not really using any stamina either. Plenty of room to go. Diop sends him to the floor. Into Blanchard. Just have to be patient here. Maresca making the move. Try to find Rodriguez. It's going to come back. Fucking hell. Diop. There we go. Patience pays off. 2-all. Malik Diop to equalise. You'd think the fans would be a bit louder for an equaliser, but maybe not. They are celebrating. I'll allow it. Just patience had to pay off there. Maresca slides it into Malik Diop. Defender misreads it. And it's the bottom left corner. It's just patience there. It's a very well-built goal. Yeah, we have got the passing ability. But I'm going to bring off Diop. Because I want just a bit more in the midfield with Cochrane coming in. He's not really a DM. But he just sits a little bit further back so Maresca can kind of play it around. Maresca's a bit more well-rounded than Cochrane is, despite being an overall lower, which is weird that, actually. Hold on. We're also going to bring on... Fuck, I'll bring on Choa as well. Wilson's done a good job today, but a bit more freshness on that left side could do it. Malik Diop and Duncan Wilson. Good displays from them both today. We just need a little bit more to get this over the line. And no stupid rebound goals, please. Polish is taking his teammate out. Rodriguez tried to stretch across. He's just chasing it, but it's not going to fall him there. Wondering if I should maybe drop Maresca back, actually. Galloway, good tackle. Strong centre-back. Started out as a striker. Works so much better as a centre-back. Choa. It's not going to work. Doesn't quite have the same. What sort of pass is that? Moffat's going to have to make something out of this now. Blanchard gets closed down. And here we go again. It's just breaking through that fucking 5-back is impossible nearly. Oh, fuck. Good by Galloway again. Contreras is a little slow. I need a faster centre-back, I think. Contreras is good for height because he's 6'6", but in terms of pace, he moves like a bloody truck. Try to pull in that little space for Rodriguez. Didn't work out there. Oh, Christ. Oh, he's got off Gomez right when I want to beat him. And now fucked it. This is fucked now. Contreras don't come out there. Because you always see back heels and fucking... You always see back... You see so many back heels by Reading, honestly. That's the other thing I lost in my Stockport save. I got the Perisic regen who had like 86 pace, stuck him at centre mid, and he scored 20 and assisted 13 in the championship. I had the Perisic regen as well, and I moved him up to, I think it was to Cam from left wing back, and I felt like the rating was too high, so I've sold him on. I didn't want to like have him like an 80-odd rated player with 70-odd rated players. I feel like it was just a bit too high in terms of overall. So I want to keep it like equal somewhat in the squad. I know Rodriguez and Roberts kind of go against that rule, but I moved them on. But I'm going to bring him back potentially down the line. It was such a fun camp to use. Blanchard honks. He's not bad. He's just not a good game today. He's got a good amount of goals this season, but he's more just a shoot and score kind of type than a setup kind of type. Right, we've not got long left here to try and find a winner. Choa, please. I've given you faith here. I've brought Wilson off. Oh, fuck off. I've not run there. Want it back, though. Blanchard. Rodriguez, come on, mate. Oh, it's a great tackle. I wanted to try and hold it up and cut it back to Blanchard, but it didn't happen. I think we might either have to accept a point here or we're going to lose the whole lot. We'll go injury time, 3 minutes. Oh, fuck off. I knew we were to go with that. Moffat reads it well. Right, come on, run up the pitch, boys. Come on, urgency, urgency. That was for Roberts. It could work for Blanchard. Roberts keeps it alive. Maresca. Rodriguez, turn and shoot. Oh, I got a turn, but I couldn't get the shot off. Front of choice, back to Rodriguez. It even gave me it multiple times, but couldn't get the finish off. Man, I'll take a point, you know. We'll take a point. It's a 5-back Reading side who were very good. They did get a bit lucky with the rebound goal, but we brought it back to a point. I'll absolutely take that. Those fucking left wing back regens are voodoo magic. I know, because it's Perisic, who's meant to be not a left wing back ever. Only did it to fit Spurs' 5-back system. And because he's got the stats of no defending whatsoever, it's so fantastic when they just shoot up by about 7 or 8. It's mental, or even more sometimes. Pretty sure in my Nottingham Forest rebuild I started off, I bought the Perisic regen there as well, moved him in. Right, we'll take that though. 2-all, probably about the right result as well. 57 to 43 in terms of possession, 10 shots to 9 in favour of Reading, 2.9 expected goals to 2.8. Points the right result in it, really. Not the best displays from some of the players, but Malik Diop, even though he couldn't pass a parcel, does get a goal and does get man of the match for us, 8.1. Ewan Galloway was class at the back, and the fact that he's only 73, and the fact that I can't grow him anymore, it's pissing me off because he's so good. And he's one I keep the whole way, but just we could probably get better there, to be honest, without being mean to him, even though he is quality. Douglas Moffat putting in another solid performance as well. Fernando Maresca, an assist in 7.5. Rodriguez with a goal, 7.2. And I think that's a bit unfair on Wilson, but at the same time, he did struggle with some of the dribbling today, past that 5 back. He's better against the 4 back to do those dribbles on. But assist in 6.8 for Duncan Wilson. Taking a look at their players then, Cassidy, who is, I think, on loan at Leicester now in real life, was their best player with a goal and 8.3. Daniel Poli, who we're very much looking at and very interested in to sign down the line. He bags as well. 7.7 for Mr. Daniel Poli. Was it Daniel Poli? I questioned myself if it was, yeah. Any more regens we can have a little sniff at in here? Anyone that I would be interested in? No, just Poli. Right, sweet. Suppose I better check the goalkeeper performances as well, just to kind of put them against each other. I think their goalkeeper did better, but we move. 8 shots, 6 saves, 2 conceded. And they had 5 shots, 3 saves, 2 conceded. Okay, never mind. Mine was better. Right, let's go into this post-match interview. Cochrane having a bit of a stinker, but he didn't really do too much. Covered a lot of ground, Wilson. That rating is deceptive. Yeah, it's ridiculous. The ratings in this game don't make a lot of sense. But it was also the fact that he only completed, I think, 4 out of 9 dribbles. Probably didn't help either. But he was important in that first goal anyway, assisting it to Rodriguez. I have to be pleased we got a draw, I think, because they were good. I wish I could defend more consistently, because we always seem to see like 2 a game at the moment. It's annoying. Sorry if you hear me drinking my water, but it is very warm. Happy to have taken a draw. I mean, yeah, fuck it. The overvalue dribble completions in the ratings. Yeah, no, it's, if you don't do this or you don't do that, then your rating goes way down. But Wilson, we know Wilson's a lot better than that 6.8, and I'll show you the stats in a moment. 2 draws against Reading. Yeah, we drew against them both times. I know we can be better at that. We can be, but I'll take the point. Fuck it. Sometimes you want to answer these and none of them make sense to what the game has just happened as well. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. Shabalala giving his thoughts on the game. Diop grabs first goal of the season. Has my manager rating gone down further? Of course it has. Another point down into the depths. I'm probably going to get sacked, low-key, but I'm doing my best. And growing the club financially is a priority. I've done that, but it won't register it for whatever reason. That's FIFA in a nutshell. And Barlow wanted the game. Shit, I knew someone wanted the game, but I forgot who. I can have the next one. Right. We'll sim up to the next game then, which is a few months away. A few days away against Shrewsbury. Another scout report as well coming in. James Heath, overall 37 to 48, potential 58 to 78. Sorry, fella, you're getting cut. Jake Pearson could be alright, you know. Overall 52 to 68, potential 76 to 94. We'll give him a try. Ethan Marsh, overall 48 to 64, potential 71 to 94. We do need a good goalkeeper, so we'll give him a try as well. And then Jasper Wheeler, overall 47 to 65, potential of 68 to 94. 650k value. We'll put him in put on some plans here. The youth academy is filling up quite a bit. Mr. Jake Pearson here he looks more like a midfielder, not a midfielder, a winger. 5'6". Attacking work rate medium. 4-star skill moves. He's definitely a winger. We're going to put him on the right so he can cut in on his left foot, I think. What's up, Sobel? Welcome to the stream, mate. Not seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good. And then Ethan Marsh. Obviously, first of all, we always go sweeper keeper. They seem to have lower stats. And then Jasper Wheeler actually looks quite good. Decent little centre mid, actually. Try and work on that weak foot, perhaps. And we'll keep an eye on him. Some of these we could probably let go at some point. We're just leaving it for now. Because I think there's only a couple of months left for this actual report. I don't know how much longer we've got of this one. Ends in June. A couple more months. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm doing alright, mate. Bit tired, a bit warm, but not too bad. Had to work this morning a little bit, so it's not too bad as well. But it's warm in the fucking pub. Last guy was a left winger in my opinion because he's so crossing orientated, but right wing will also work fine. To be honest, I probably should have looked a bit more at that. Yeah. Crossing. Yeah, 67. Yeah, you're right. He's left. He's a lefty. That's fine. It works either way. We can always switch it to the right if we feel like we need to. Right. Shrewsbury up next. And I was also going to show you the stats of how everyone's been so far this season. Rodriguez is just that main man. He is just the GOAT of the series. But Wilson, look at this for a breakout season. 15 goals and 5 assists in the championship. 16 and 6 overall. Blanchard seems to be like, he has like bursts of form. He'll either score like 7 in 5 games or he won't score for the next 5 games. To the temperature where you are. It is, at the moment, 22 degrees Celsius. So it's not boiling, but it is, for Scotland, it's like a heat wave. From Marino as well, is coming with big contributions from midfield. Really doesn't deserve to put to the side like he has been recently, but we've also got so many quality midfielders now. From Marino will get the next game, though. Bishop doing well out on loan. Roberts 4 and 3, which you want more, I think, really, wouldn't you? From somebody that's been hyped up like I've hyped him up. Franachoa 4 and 5. He's been kept out of the team largely by Wilson, and I wish I didn't have to, but I think Wilson might actually become a starter. Bobby Hobbs is looking good off his loan as well. Cochrane 3 and 4 from midfield, including that banger I scored a few weeks ago. That power shot was insane. He was the architect of that. Barlow, he's had minimal appearances, but 3 and 5, not too bad. He's an exciting prospect, so I'm going to get him involved a bit more. Maresca, signed him just there in January, but he's started off well. Harry Howell, a good little super sub when necessary. He's done well as well. Milan, good person. Diop, Quigley. All these players are looking good as well. I'm trying to remember which ones have potential tags. It'll be easier to check when these all come back from loan. I know Higgins has exciting prospects. He wants, I think I want him to become the first team goalkeeper once Duncan kind of slows down a bit. Although I say slows down, he's still only 22 and very good. It's just he's hit his potential and it's going to be a while till he grows. And Jacobs is the same story. Moffat's still showing great potential. He is one of the main men who I'd like to keep to the end. Prince Ibrahim, name alone fucking puts him in the squad. But hopefully the growth is fantastic. And then we've got some other players here. Some going to be leaving soon. I'll just scroll through them. You can have a quick look as well before going to the next game. Showing great potential. Malik Diop. Wish his potential was passing. Can we put him on a different drill where his passing actually improves? His short passing's 81. I've not seen that at all. We'll do that. And see what he does there. Malangu. Maresca showing great potential as well. My God, 72 degrees Fahrenheit is heatwave levels. Moving to Scotland. It is, genuinely. It's ridiculous. I've been on holiday, that's why I've not been here. No worries, mate. But I hope you enjoyed your holiday. From Marino showing great potential as well. I think Cochrane's going to hit his potential soon, which is unfortunate. I think everyone's getting a bit unhappy because I haven't done contracts in a while. I'll do that off screen. Ollie Dalton still like to maybe use. Labohang Chabalal is getting sold. He's not growing anywhere near as much as I would like. But he was on a 2-year loan deal and I've just not called him back. Bobby Hobbs looks class. Teddy Austin. We only did that for our homegrown challenge. It was nice. Where did you go? I have interest. Reece McGregor had exciting prospect. I'm really looking forward to see what he can do. This man here is still only showing great potential, but his potential's got to go up next year, man, because he has been a fucking wizard off that left-hand side. Evan Maguire, he's gone out on loan to Cremonese in the summer. He had the great potential tag. Hugo Hansen had an exciting prospect. Shabalala, I think, had potential to be special. And with those stats, you can probably agree. But the only problem is we're overflowing on the winger department, so it's going to be hard to get him involved. Wilson, Ochoa, I should say. We know Wilson, but Ochoa as well, showing great potential still. He's looking fantastic. He's from first season. Jackson Barlow, exciting prospect. Needs to give him more time, really, so we'll give him the next game. Ajeda was showing great potential. Roberts, he had potential to be special, but now he's 22. Obviously doesn't have the tag anymore. Bishop goes up by 3. He's looking good. Doomer and Kosi as well, another one. There's just so much quality, and we're going to have to part ways with some of it to just trim the squad a little bit, unfortunately. Quigley showing great potential, but he's been quite a bust this season. Blanchard as well, showing great potential. He's up to 80 now. Carlos Rodriguez had potential to be special, but of course he's now 22, so he'll keep growing. We've got a very good squad here, but we're going to have to separate some of them if we're going to go to that next level, which I don't want to have to cut a load of these people, but we've just got too many good players. But there's the squad in its entirety. There's the ratings as well. Just a little update on how everybody's looking. So Diop got his first goal of the season. Diop scored his first goal of the season to help Hartlepool United earn a 2-2 draw against Reading. Coventry drew 3-3 against Bristol City. There you go for anyone interested. Huddersfield beat Shrewsbury. Carlos Soler, who's not Arsenal, has an MCL injury. Players of the week, we got anybody in there? I'd argue Galloway should be, but he's not made it, unfortunately. And then we've got Shrewsbury next to it, bottom of the league, so it should be an easy win. But it's FIFA 23, and it's me with a controller, so... Supposed to be 32 degrees here today. That's considered a moderately hot day at this time of year in this part of the country. Fucking hell, I couldn't survive in America, I'll tell you that much. Champions League, Real Madrid versus Juventus. What stage are we at? I'm assuming that'll be the round of 16, won't it? I mean, not necessarily my business, because we're not there yet, but I'm going to go be nosy. Yeah, round of 16. City go through. Dortmund go through. Leverkusen and Chelsea also through. United up on Atalanta right now. PSG also up. Real Madrid and Juventus 1-1. Spurs and Porto 1-1. Fair enough. Hopefully we'll be in that competition very soon. We've got a game in hand here, but the problem is it doesn't matter a jot unless we lose, and then it will matter because we could fall a little bit. Gonna get playoffs, hopefully, but the window's closing for it. We've got to get 8 points to catch up to Norwich in 10 games. There's 4 teams on 61 points. If we get to the playoffs, it'd be kind of a miracle, if I'm being honest. Right. Fuck it. Up next, Edge, Shrewsbury. They are rock bottom. They're probably already relegated, realistically. Or at least very close to it, anyway. 21 points away from survival. And only 3 wins all season. They're set up to beat us, aren't they? In FIFA terms. Quick save over so we don't lose any progression. And we will move on to the next game against Shrewsbury. Went over all the news. I promised a couple of players game time here, so we'll give them game time. Another 5 back. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, Cho, you can have the start today, mate. Barlow comes in, just to begin with. And Kosi, I'm really sorry about him not playing. But he's just not good enough now, and his potential tag's gone. He's not growing as fast as I would have liked. And I just can't afford to start him with the fucking talent we've got. We'll rest Diop, because he did look a bit off the pace. Put in McGregor. And fuck it, we'll give Quigley a rest start as well. Blanchard didn't impress me too much last game. The rest of the team is probably A-okay. I start to understand why there's such a lack of AC in the UK. You lot can live comfortably without it. Yeah, fully. We don't need it a lot. I'll have it in my car on most of the time. That's the only time I'll ever use it. Duncan in goal. Moffat and McGregor as the fullbacks. Galloway and Contreras as the centre-backs. Cochrane centre mid. Marino cam. I mean, I guess Cochrane's not really a CDM, but he does work well there in that situation, so we'll just put him there. Fuck it. Marino Cam, he's a little bit upset he's not in game time for a while. Ochoa off the left, Barlow off the right. Another one who's not upset, or is upset he's not in game time for a while. Quigley and Rodriguez up front. And Rodriguez, of course, captain on the side. The problem is we've got so much talent, it's hard to start everybody and keep everybody happy. But at the same time, I do have some favourites as well. That's why they sometimes get preferential treatment. Right, second game of the episode then. At Victoria Park once again. The home curse might continue here. Hopefully we get a win, though, because they are bottom of the league. I'll be very upset if we don't, honestly. I'm being truthful. Victoria Park is Hartlepool versus Shrewsbury. I reckon we just miss out on playoffs this year, you know. We're going to be like a point off or something. We'll go on a good run of form and we'll just be off like a point. And it'll be so much pain. Right. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Throughout the however many episodes, however many streams we've done in this series now, we're probably around 50 odd streams of this. It should be an easy win. But it is this club and it is this game. So not very likely. Car AC is a given. The metal box that runs on tiny explosions or high-powered batteries tends to get a bit warm. True. But that's what I'm saying, that's the only time I'll use it because there's never anywhere else because we don't need it. That's Cochrane, the Tifo. I can't really tell. It looks like Cochrane, but right, fuck it. We should win this. Famous last words as always, it's only Shrewsbury. I know, I tell you. I remember back in the League 2 days of this series, I always lost to the last place team. I'll always say, oh, this team's easy, we can beat these. And I'll get battered by them. Thankfully that curse has gone a little bit as we've gone up the divisions, but I don't think it's going to disappear completely. They've got an okay team as well. Some names I recognise, and I think some of them, I'm pretty sure Silva in the back there, the number 7 centre-back, fucking vomit. He is a regen, I think. I think they deserve to lose just because they got a 7 at centre-back. But Morosi seems to be a good goalkeeper when we played against Shrewsbury before in League 1 and in the Championship, so it'll be hard to beat him. But I will believe. We've gone for quite a strong unit today. Not full strength, because we didn't need to go full strength. But a decent unit. Probably could have put in Nkosi at left back, actually. Did I put McGregor at right back? I can't remember. Cochrane sent him to the floor already. I did. Right. Barlow. Barlow is good. It's just he's got to play behind Roberts. I think actually, and this is weird, I've just come to think of this, Barlow has had more contributions than Roberts had, or has had, in about half the games. It's a strong pass from Contreras. It needs to be that strong. I think Barlow has 5 goals and 3 assists, or the other way around. And then Roberts has 4 goals and 3 assists, which is funny. Marino. Inside. Rodriguez. Oh, it's straight at Morosi. Win the second ball. It's not won the second ball. First shot goes Hartlepool's direction. Moffat's fallen over, trying to win a header. Ball through. That's a great ball through. I tried to bring out Duncan earlier, but thankfully he's done it in time. That was a hell of a ball through. You're meant to be 24th, lads. What the fuck's going on here? Never in my life have I seen a Shrewsbury player backheel a football. Unrealistic game. Moffat gonna... Well, he made the overlap a little bit and stopped. Quigley's there, though. Rodriguez. Try to poke it through. Can't quite meet it. Fran Marino. Fran Ochoa. 2 Frans in the team. Quigley. Knocks off to Barlow. Gets the shot blocked. Cochrane closed it down easily. Then does that. I don't need to be told that I'm the worst defensive team. I know it. Contreras. Oh, Christ. Right. Can I just get the football, man? Shrewsbury have the worst away record, so if we fuck this, I'm very annoyed. Barlow. Rodriguez asking for it inside. He's going to get it. On one more. Franachoa. I've run the wrong way. To be fair, I didn't know which way the defender was going to go. Kind of 50-50 that one. Right, good interception by Moffat, but God knows why I've not got the ball. But second time around though, he's on his game today as usual. Rodriguez. Marino. It's annoying trying to move Rodriguez sometimes because he's 6 foot. I don't know what that was from Cochrane. Try to like move Rodriguez like he's got agility when he's 6 foot. Not easy. Good block by Contreras. It's risky defending that I'm doing, but it does usually work out. Galloway's just ducked a pass that shouldn't have come off the floor in the first place. Okay. McGregor. Marino, it's not going to make it. I wanted to put it over the top, but I didn't press LB in time. That's on me. Closed down by McGregor, who I still see a lot of potential in, but it's just, unfortunately, he had that ACL injury last year and lost his potential tag. It's pain, quite literally. Marino tried to find the ball through. I mean, even though they're bottom of the league, there's still 5 back in, and I have very great difficulty in breaking through him all the time. Okay, I didn't get the ball there. I'm an idiot. Oh, Contreras isn't though. My keeper's not coming for it. No worries. We'll give him a corner then. Been a bit of a dead game so far. To be honest, I thought it would be a couple up by now. Shrewsbury being a problem. I still think we'll win it, but it's not been as much of a walkover as I expected. Barlow heads it. Marino. Counter-attack here. Who is that? Oh, it doesn't matter. He's run away. Alright, from Marino, you got to go yourself, mate. The only option you had decided not to continue. What? Who is that? Cochrane, you prick. I knew it was you. I just didn't want to mention you by name. What the fuck was that? He started running and then he just didn't. Good tackle, Galloway. Don't want the ball though? No. And it also puts my centre-back out of position, so you'll have to see it. Shot easily saved by Duncan. I think that's the thing that irritates me the most out of this game, and there's a lot of things that irritate me out of this game. When I make a tackle, don't win the ball, and then also my centre-back is out of position. That's what pisses me off. Rodriguez. Oh, I slayed and tried to win the ball back, but I wanted to slide anyway. I didn't slide though, unfortunately. Fucking hell, why is Contreras so far forward? That's why. Chase the man down and take the ball off him. Been a very close game for a game that shouldn't be a very close game. Rodriguez. Cochrane. They're very packed in defence. Marino. Rodriguez. Quigley. Oh, just as he was attempting to shoot. Cleared only as far as Ochoa. Marino. It's caught, but it's going to come to Barlow. Now they can't win the ball back. Cochrane. Turn. Rodriguez. Oh, fuck off. How was he scooped out to the crossbar? I know it's his weak foot, but don't take the pace. Quigley. Oh, it's saved by Morosi. Nearly 1-0 off the crossbar by the captain. Payne. McGregor, good header. Barlow. Rodriguez asking for it. I wanted to knock that one more at Quigley, but the way that Rodriguez took that to his stride, it did not look good, Brev. Oh, fuck off. No way. Good save by Duncan. I wanted to bring Contreras across, but I couldn't switch to him in time. And there's not even any injury time. What? Very rare that there's no injury time in a game. 0-0, or if there was, I didn't see what it was. 0-0 at the break then. We take that, I suppose, because we haven't conceded. But at the same time, we haven't scored yet. It's bottom of the league, Shrewsbury. Fuck, man. Well, first half's not gone bad, but it could be going better, couldn't it, really? We could have a goal, we don't. Around the grounds then at the break, around the other places in the Championship, the Wales derby is being won by Swansea 1-0 at the moment at Cardiff Stadium. Reading drawing 0-0 with Sunderland, 1-0 to Bristol City over Hull, and then 1-0 to Luton over Norwich. Taking a little gander then, how the stats look. They've actually been slightly better, I think, but it's not what the stats say, although their accuracy has been better than mine. Although we have hit the crossbar. I don't know, it's been very even for a game that we should be winning with no problem. 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 5 shots to 3, 0.8 expected goals each. Who's going to break a deadlock? Probably them, not my luck, but we've got some superstars on the bench if we need them. Blanchard can come off if we need a goal out of nowhere. We've still got Duncan Wilson, who can literally just dribble into their goal, pretty much, without even a second glance. We've also got Ethan Roberts, probably the best winger in the league, in terms of rating at least, anyway. Oh, have that, you can't. Don't you power shot against me. Marino. Rodriguez. Quigley's asking for it. Can Quigley break through here? They've left gaps. Quigley. Oh, I fucking suck at this game. That is awful. I know it's on the cunt's left foot, but that is just an awful finish by me. I tried to slide it past, and it didn't work. We do get a corner, though. Fran Ochoa. Hartlepool fans getting unruly, a bit restless. We haven't scored past bottom of the league yet. Contreras. Marino. Cochrane in that gap. He's closed down. As long as they don't counter and score, I'm fine. Oh, Galloway. I knew that's where it was going. Can I do anything about it? Kinda. Moffat keeps it in as well. He's on his game today, Douglas Moffat, but then when I'm about to compliment a player, they always mess up. It's the commentator's curse. He does win it back, though, to be fair. Now Fran Ochoa. Quigley making a wild run. Wasn't really a wild one, it was just straightforward, quite literally. Rodriguez, Ochoa. I don't know why he's so far inside. Marino. Got a little gap here. Drags it wide. This is fucking weak foot, mate. We're actually going to end up losing, and it'll be my fault because I couldn't score in a brothel at the moment. Fuck me, man. Still time to go. Still plenty of time to go. For either team to score, I suppose. I'll try and run this with Ochoa, but probably won't matter. I messed that up completely. Just because I couldn't stop Ochoa in time. He was going too fast. So try to put the brakes on. You can't do it. Good by Contreras. Good reads. Good reads. Douglas Moffat. Pass it to Ochoa. Who's this making the run? Cochrane. Alright. Rodriguez is asking for it over. Controls it. Shoots it. Scores it. Psych. He's missed. I can't be fucking bothered. How's that not from the back of the net? Oh, mate. I was so convinced that was 1-0. Oh, that's a moment for history. I psyched myself out. Man, how's that not 1-0? Fucking hell, we're going to have to make some changes soon. I didn't want to make them. I wanted to rest some players, but we're going to have to do it because for some reason, inside 61 minutes, we haven't put the ball in the back of Shrewsbury's net. If we get a goalless draw here, I might actually get sacked. I might sack myself, honestly. If we lose, I'm fucking done with this club. Like, they're dribbling off the pitch. We're doing it. I don't care. Ochoa's been good today, but we need that. We need that flair. And we're going to bring off Quigley, because that was the worst idea known to mankind. We'll leave the rest for now. Quigley just doesn't seem to click in this lineup at all. And if we get in Daniel Poli, which I don't know if we will, we'll be sorted for strikers. We'll only have 3, so maybe get another one just for that extra, but could just keep Harry Howell on just because he's Harry Howell. He was never meant to succeed because his potential was shit, but he's still gone a lot better than what we ever thought. His potential was like 60 to 60. No, his overall was like 60, I think. And his potential was like 66 to 68 or something. Very low. He's outgrown it by 3 already. I don't think he'll ever get any higher, but the belief is there. Marino gets caught. Legally. Don't get me wrong, it was a good tackle. But it hurt. Bounce off of Contreras. It's going to come to Galloway. Right, fellas, what's going on here? We usually have a load of goals to show for ourselves, and now we've got none. Huh? Wilson. Oh, he done so well. But just miss-hit the shot. I'm going to be honest, I panicked at that last defender. He's got the ability, just doesn't have the finish on that occasion. I can't wait till the limbs that we're going to get for scoring a last-minute winner against the bottom of the league. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be personally very exciting. Either that or we'll lose and they'll get limbs against us, which would be justified. It's a heavy touch. Just fucked me over. It's my own fault. I made the heavy touch, but like, still fucked me over. Travis is 6'6". Nice. That is a good thing about having a 6'6" stallion in your back four, I should say. We'll never use a back five. I'm not heathen. Rodriguez. Oh, it's just got away from him. I'm actually gonna not win against Shrewsbury. We're not allowed to score today, apparently. Outlawed. If they win this, I don't know whether I'll be impressed or pissed off. Slow day at the office. I hit the crossbar, mate. I've tried. It's not like I've not tried. Just haven't succeeded. Still time. Still time. Gregor and acres of space. Marino. Cochrane. That's a hell of a ball to Wilson. If he can make anything out of it. Gets caught with a tackle. Getting ready to pull the trigger, you saw it. Fans here trying to cheer on Jackson Barlow here for this corner and the rest of the team to try and bag from it. Barlow ball in towards Blanchard, it's away. Cochrane, fuck it, he's done it before. I can't do it again. Marino, there's just too many players in the way. Cochrane. Barlow. Blanchard! There we go! Why is it taking 80 minutes, you pricks? Blanchard left unmarked. We've finally broken the deadlock. It only took till 10 minutes left to do it. But we have done it, and that's what really matters. Fans in rapturous applause that we finally not embarrassed ourselves against a relegation-threatened team. You love to see it. A goal has been scored at Victoria Park. Should probably have been saved still, but Blanchard brought on for Quigley. Probably never should have been brought off for Quigley. But he saved my fucking bacon there, at least for now. 16th goal of the season for the French. See, his shit team finally scored. Ball is in net. Ball is in net. Oh, man. Now we just need to make sure they don't put ball in our net. Because it's very likely now. Always seems to be the team that scores first. Well, whenever I score first, I always fuck it up. Does it want to decide what player to let me control there? Because I want to be Contreras and then switch me to Moffat without permission. I had a horrible feeling they were just going to straight equalise, to be honest. Lee coming off. I don't know who came on, I didn't read it. The kick ball in goal, it's a bigger occasion than the birth of my firstborn. Shipley coming off for Shrewsbury. We put ball in net against shit team. See what I fucking mean, man? Oh, I hate this game, and I hate me. He's just come on and he's literally just come on. He's like, fuck it. Mate, he's just come on the pitch. He's out-jumped two of my players. Oh my fucking god. Now we've got to do it all again. Contreras has missed it in the middle of nowhere. McGregor is in an awful position on the line. Duncan couldn't save anything there if he tried. It's a good header, but I just knew it was going to happen. Right, 5 minutes to get out of embarrassment once again. What sort of fucking touch is that? Because that's not the touch I did. If they go and fucking win this, I'm ending the episode early, and I mean that. That wasn't off the pitch. Right, whatever. Cool. Focus up. Salcedo coming off for Agbayenu. I don't know how you say his name. Agbayenu? We'll go with it. Number 2 for Shrewsbury. He's come on. So who the fuck it is? Nah, if they fucking go and win. How's that a foul? If that goes in, Duncan's getting killed. Rodriguez gets the throw. Barlow. Oh, fucking fuck off in the fuck stick. Right. Come on, Marino. Come on, Marino, please. Oh my god, I'm the worst player in this game ever. How have I fucking missed that then? We're dropping points to Shrewsbury. I'm going to fucking cry. Oh, mate, right. We've got 4.5 minutes to not fucking lose our entire heads. Blanchard picks up a loose ball. Cochrane, give it to Wilson, honestly. He'd probably just create something out of nothing. Never mind, I can't break through them today. Right, Galloway. Rodriguez. Blanchard. Oh my fucking days. Now they've become the best defence in the world, haven't they? Moffat. Wilson. Blanchard. Rodriguez. Yes! Oh, thank God! The limbs! We've sold 3 points over last place. I hate this team, but I love it at the same time. As the song goes. Blanchard leaves Rodriguez and Akers. And if I fucking missed that, I'm actually going back to bed. I think we put it through the keeper. Oh, no, not quite through the keeper's legs. Oh my god, the shit team scored again. And we'll take the 3 points. Why am I so bad at this football simulator, man? We should have won this about 20 minutes ago. Captain Fantastic. Number 19 for the Peruvian Prince. We've celebrated like we just won the league against 24th place Shrewsbury. We've had 16 points all season. As much as I'm happy we got the 3 points, I'm embarrassed that it took that much. We had to bring on the best players as well. Wilson couldn't really do anything. I did say against the back 5 he's not really that good. But Ochoa wasn't really doing well either. This game fucking makes me want to cry sometimes. So I knew they'd get an equaliser for absolutely no reason. From absolutely nothing as well. It's never 1-0 in this game. I have to fucking get 2 to be safe. But Carlos Rodriguez, limbs merchant. That's what we call him, the limbs merchant. Fuck's sake. Well, I mean, we deserved it based off of stats, but we could have done it a lot earlier. Shot accuracy is bad, but might I add, that doesn't count for block shots for whatever reason. Block shots count as off target, which is stupid. 55 to 45 in terms of possession, 15 shots to 7. 4.4 expected goals to 1.3. If we don't win that, I'll throw my controller genuinely. But the shooting thing is stupid, because I've hit 5 off target, yeah. But the blocked ones shouldn't count towards that. In my personal opinion, and as a football extraordinaire, I'm right. Well, man of the match goes to Blanchard. I think he came on and got a goal and an assist. Starting Quigley is never going to happen again, I don't think, because he is an absolute waste of space. Goal and assist from Blanchard, an 8.3. Rodriguez saving it at the death, having a lackluster game, I would say, probably. He hit the crossbar first half, but lackluster beyond that. Got a goal and ended up getting the win for us. Rafa Contreras at the back as well, an 8 rating for him. Not too bad. Jackson Barlow really showed what he's about. I just wish he could have shown a bit more, but he did show a lot, actually. I don't really know what to say, because he's still got more goals and assists than Ethan Roberts, and he's had about 15 less appearances. Moffat again, solid. Duncan doing the best at the back he can, except for that fucking header, which he should have saved, but it still was a good header as well. 6 shots to 5, or 6 shots on target, 5 saves, I should say. 1 goal conceded. For Shrewsbury, their man of the match was the man who played, what, 10 minutes? He gets man of the match? Yeah, alright. But the ratings are fucked. Goal for Jordan Shipley then. He had one shot, one pass, one dribble, and he gets 8.3. I wish I could do that. The assist coming from Nevada from the corner. 7.2 as well, got hiccups. But we're already only 64 rated. No wonder his team is at the bottom. Look at some of the ratings they're using. And we nearly fucking lost to this. Mate, this game. Isidoro Sanz was one we were having a look at, but was not good enough for a centre midfield. Let's watch that limbs moment again, because I need to relax a second here. Give myself a headache trying to get past Shrewsbury, man. Look at that. 30 seconds left on the clock. Bloody hell. Wilson involved. Blanchard in the middle to Carlos Rodriguez. It had to be him, the captain, to save my fucking life and potentially my job as well. I think if we drop points to Shrewsbury, we get sacked, and rightfully so, honestly. Alright, cool. 2-1 win, just about making it over the line. The game was going to end up your way, and then right at the end your team came out with the winner. That never makes any sense. Was it perhaps then we had a little luck on your side? I don't know, we dominated, honestly, but sometimes you just have to be patient. We were the better team by quite a margin, especially in that second half. It's just I could not finish if I tried. Story of my life. I mean, we weren't our best, but I'm not going to give a negative answer because the morale's sort of in the bin. Lads weren't afraid to scrap for the win. Try to keep the morale up. Shrewsbury made you work hard for the win. Why is it so difficult to get behind the defence? Shipley was outstanding at the back for them, wasn't he? The only thing he did was score a header from a corner. He didn't do anything else. He was shit otherwise. Whatever, man. Played the last 10 minutes, got a goal off a header. Apparently he's the best defender in the world. That's cool. We won anyway, who cares? Just about. Be 100% honest, when I went into that game, I expected an easy 3 points. And I ended up having to scrap against the fucking bottom team in the league. Why was that so difficult, man? Look at them. 3 wins, 7 draws, 28 losses. And we struggled. I don't know about that, mate. Castellanos has scored nearly as much as them all season. I think Castellanos actually scored the same amount as Coventry. I look at the table now. It's looking a bit more healthy. We're still 6 points off a playoff spot. I think it is going to come down to the last episode and how we do in that of Season 5. Top of the table is still Bournemouth. I think they've... Well, we can't catch up to them. We can't win the league anymore. Mathematically now. I mean, we couldn't do anyway, probably because we're bad, but... Ultimately, it's Bournemouth's year. They've got a very good team. I think they're only a couple of points off actually getting automatic promotion secured, at the very least as well. Playoff spaces, Watford, Middlesbrough, Luton and Palace. Luton have played an extra game though, and Watford have got a couple of games in hand. We've got a game in hand as well. It's kind of fallen apart with cup competitions, etc. Up next, we're against Cardiff. Sounds like the role I play. Get the big fucker on, he'll get you a scrappy goal and a yellow card for unsportsmanlike behaviour on a celebration. Just toss myself at the ball and put one in, cause chaos after the goal. Sounds like exactly what that kid did to get all that credit. Players on international duty, oh no. Please don't be while we've got games. 23rd to 29th. Oh, they're missing Palace, aren't they? No. Oh, why? At a critical time, we're going to fucking have them gone for the Crystal Palace game. I don't trust my backup goalkeeper a jot. We're going to have to put Burn Jacobs in for the Palace game. Who else is off on their holidays? Harry Howell, that's fine. Ethan Roberts, we've got Barlow who can go there. In front of Chilwell, we've got Wilson who can go there. The main issue is the goalkeeper. And an international management offer from China is going to get declined. not wanting to do management or international management in this save. I do want to do management because the whole point. Well, we've had a 3-day break. We've got Cardiff up next, which it should be simple. It really should. We make such a meal of this for our fucking selves, honestly. Right. I guess, what's the stamina looking like off that last game? Actually quite good. A lot of players have recovered. Some of them didn't play, to be fair. Right, news. Rodriguez's dramatic late goal seals Hartlepool win. Rodriguez even snatched a win for his team against Shrewsbury when his dramatic late goal put Hartlepool 2-1 up. And we've got the quarter-final draw. Ooh. Who's made it through? Please tell me United didn't bottle it to Bergamo. Yes! Oh, we've got Chelsea. Okay. Winnable. Leverkusen, Dortmund, Juventus, Man City, Porto, PSG. So Porto knocked out Spurs. Interesting. More for us to come as Cardiff meet Hartlepool. Let me guess, it was a stupid scoreline. We're all hoping for a game as exciting as the one laid on last time these teams met in the league. A clash which saw Hartlepool United see off Cardiff 3-2 in an enthralling encounter. Oh, I do remember that one because they went 2-0 up. We brought it back. Ochoa getting called up for Argentina on the bench for a mid-ass championship club is like watching Thiago Almada get clothed. It is pretty relatable. Of course, Hartlepool overcome Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury didn't offer enough to prevent Hartlepool United taking 3 points in their league clash. The win was one which most pundits agreed was a fair reflection of the contest. I mean, in terms of stats, we had that. In terms of fucking gameplay, we didn't. Manager rating's gone back up 1. We might still be safe yet. Up next, then, Cardiff City at... I forgot their stadium name. Cardiff City Stadium. I don't know what the actual one's called. They've got some tired boys in there, though. Another 5-back. For crying out loud. Wilson can't do a 5-back, so we'll start him anyway. I'm a glutton for punishment. In fact, actually... Yeah, fuck it. No, we're going to start him. Rest of Cholo for, the international games. Diop and Cochrane sounds fine to me. Maresca on the bench. Marino. I don't know how he's a cam, because he couldn't shoot his way past a fucking... I don't know what to compare it with, but he's just very bad at shooting. We'll rest Barlow. Roberts can do a full 90. Gomez. Actually, McGregor's on the bench. I want to give another centre-back a chance, but I really shouldn't, because these ones are too good. Moffat's got up to 78. Lovely jubbly. He's looking very good now. Couldn't shoot his way past anything either. 32 shooting. 13 attack position. He's not an attacker, I'll tell you that much for free. We're going to start Diop and Cochrane, and then we'll have Maresca on the bench. I think we'll go like that. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go with that. Strong team against Cardiff, against a 5-back, and against a tired defence as well. We should be able to win this because of their tiredness, but stamina never meant anything in this game, really. Duncan in goal, Moffat and Gomez as the full-backs, Galloway and Contreras as centre-backs, the usual back 4, back in full effect. Diop, CDM, Cochrane centre-mid, Wilson off the left, Roberts off the right, with Blanchard and Rodriguez up top, Rodriguez captaining the side, and saving our fucking bacon last game, so he deserves it. At the Cardiff City Stadium, then, for the third game of today's episode, it's Cardiff City versus Hartlepool. Fuck, Atlanta's next game is against Messi. Oh, yeah, you're fucked. If he plays. He has to play. It's Messi. The only way he doesn't get played is if he's literally injured. And even then, they probably still try and start him. 13. It's the lowest I've ever seen on anything besides a keeper. Yeah, he's not an attacker. I might need to change up his development plan. It's been a while since I changed it, to be fair. Make it look a bit more respectable, at least. 13 attack position. Just doesn't know where he is when he's up front. He's fine at the back, but when you put him in the other half, he's just lost. Doesn't know where he's going. He may not, because he's just coming back from Bolivia and the elevation is very, very high. I mean, if you can get away with not playing Messi, then you might even win that. But I think they'll probably try and start him whatever, because it's Messi. Perry NG, the captain for Cardiff. You'll have to see it. This water bottle is way too big. It's not crackle when I'm drinking. And there's the boys in whatever colour we're in today because I didn't remember what kit I picked. It's a strong squad. And I know I shouldn't have started Wilson against 5 back. But he's just too fun not to use. Sue me. Alright. We don't have to play Messi, we have the recent form and individual quality to beat them. That's what I'm thinking, because recently Atalanta have come on in leaps and bounds. I don't know what's changed, but they've come on in leaps and bounds. Yakimakis is destroying, I suppose, the Greek tank. He's scoring goals upon goals, which is class. Almada is just Almada. I don't know how you're still holding on to him. I'm just letting him run here, I don't know why. I think the last time we played Cardiff, he scored an early goal past us, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did it again. Contreras did catch Gomez in that little battle there. Little crossfire. Why, Duncan, why can you never hold on to the ball, mate? I get that one was maybe a bit powerful, but catching ability is AFK. Even if we do have to play Messi, you can take a point. It's possible, it just depends how good he is. I suppose if he's coming back from Bolivia, he might not be on top of his game. Be the best chance you can get points against him. I guess a team with Messi in it. Fucking hell, good tackle from Rinamota. Does give us the throw. Gomez, Cochran. Now Rodriguez. I don't know if I want to pass it with Diop, because it's Diop. It says he has 81 short pass, but I don't know how unbelievable that is. I wanted to take that on, but the defender went the other way from what I expected. Moffat towards the back, and Cochran's offside, but it's okay. Play's still alive. Oh! Was that not deflected? Oh, fuck off. Has he done that? Oh my god, he just sent it into Rosed. That's my breakout midfielder. Rosed. I'll tell you what's changed. Tristan Mayumba, Zande Silva, and Saba Lobjanaidze. Oh my god, I've butchered that. I fucking don't know. Are the 3 best signings of summer across all of MLS. I mean, they have changed the game for you as well. I don't watch as much MLS as I should. But I know that you're in a good spot now. I don't know how to pronounce that last guy's name. It's a very difficult one. So have I done a good job with it? Right, Wilson, we go again, mate. Don't let that don't let that shot get you down. Oh, it's blocked by NG. Take the corner. You almost aced Sava's last name. Good job, boss. I'll take it. It's probably Lobjanije or something. But I don't know exactly how it goes. Galloway! Oh, he missed it. Roberts. Wilson! Oh, why is he side-footed it from the edge of the area? Huh? Well, we started off strong in this one, but we just also have put it to Rosette as well. That's offside. I was going to say, that was more a hope than actual thinking it was offside, because if it wasn't, he'd have buggered off. But thankfully it was offside. Lobjanija. Alright, fair enough. I'll take my pronunciation on it. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, no, good signings so far, it seems. Gomez. Blanchard. Rodriguez. We're good at that. We're good at that. When it comes off, we are good at that. The passing play, we are fucking good at it. He's just running around the circles. He doesn't know how to celebrate. Knee slide from the Peruvian Prince. That's number 20 for the season. It's just, we can unlock defences quite simply if I actually get the opportunity to, but it's not a lot. Look at that into the bottom left. Arrow to perfection from Carlos Rodriguez. Probably could have stopped it, but didn't. And that's all that matters to me. I have to show you Saba's goal against Dallas from Saturday. It was disgusting. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. See how good he is. I didn't watch the Dallas game because I was asleep. Or I've not checked the highlights either because I was asleep. Sleeping a lot. Try to catch up on the old routine. Take a lead then. Happy days. Galloway closes it down, gets in a fucking fight, loses the fight. Alright, they're just going to force their way through, are they? They actually are. Scored a back heel on his debut, so he's a bit decent. It's always a good sign. If they're pulling off shit on that first day, you know they're going to be good for the long term. Duncan, please! Just once! Hold on to the ball. I appreciate you saving it, but just once. Hold on to it. Also, we had a guy on the line that could have sorted that out, but I appreciate your effort there, mate. Maybe I shouldn't yell at him because he is saving. We could have probably would have conceded well over 100 this year if it wasn't for him. We still probably will concede over 100, or at least close to it, but that's just me being bad at defence / them scoring as many rebound goals as a day is long. The up. Rodriguez, not really someone I want to counter with, but he has got decent pace. Cochrane I wouldn't mind doing it with, but it hasn't passed the ball when I pressed. Oh, you know what? Fine, we'll go Wilson instead then. That was a fucking comedy of errors, because I pressed Y to put it through to Cochrane earlier on. Just didn't do it. And then it went out to Wilson when the pass actually came off. Oh, that was a better effort. Put Phillips into a fucking good save there, but that's what we want to see a bit more of from Duncan Wilson. He's got it in his locker, it's just sometimes it'll go rosette. Very fun player to use though. Maybe over trying stuff with him sometimes, but fuck it. My career mode, don't give a fuck. Roberts is headed away only as far as Wilson. He won't win the header. Maybe not the best aerially. Diop. Back to Wilson. That wasn't meant for Diop, that was meant for Blanchard, but it's fine. Okay, thought close it down. Oh my god, I'm bad. I don't mean like assault. I mean I'm just awful at the game. Good block Galloway. Cochrane. Rodriguez gets bodied. How has that got through? If that had gone in, I would have been pissed, because I don't know how that's even got through. Whatever, fine. Wilson. Blanchard. It didn't go in, that's all that matters. Back to Wilson. Wilson should be tackled by a striker. Cochrane. Blocked. Roberts. Blocked. That's why I've got such shot accuracy, as well as speaking, apparently. Keeper had it covered, innit? Well, I'd hope so. I was kind of concerned there. Extremely concerned, actually. You and I have got to do a rundown of the last few Atlanta matches. I'm proud of my boys right now. I've seen the highlights of the one before Dallas, but I can't remember what team we were against. My memory's a fucking shit show. Fuck off, Sang. Alright. Swear at him and he goes away. Can't play the ball for it at Blanchard because it's the most obvious pass since day one. I try not strength them and it just doesn't work at all. They try not strength me and they do it perfectly. Good interception by Galloway, but the ball's bounced 3 miles. Contreras picks it up. Gomez to Roberts. Gomez, you're doing the overlap, mate. Nice, 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 nice. Into Rodriguez, one more into the path of Blanchard. Turns his man, shoots. Hits the fucking crossbar because it's a very good save from Phillips. Fuck. Contreras picks up. Oh, it's Galloway. Galloway picks up. Galloway could be a good CDM, you know. If we had one, if we used them. I would have been tempted to try him there, but never really had the chance. Maybe an early cup game next year. See what I mean? Even when the ball is shot at Duncan, he just still can't hold on to it. He has to fucking parry it. Wilson. On we go. 3 minutes of added time to end the half. The madman's on his run. The madman's had his shot blocked. We lost to Cincinnati, but the game before is what I want to go through because I'm in the highlight video at least twice. Oh, is that the one you watched live? Of course you want to see that one. Wilson. Ball in. Towards Blanchard. I wish we had better options. As in, we do have better options, so I wish they'd be closer in. Cochrane. Oh, it's bounced miles away. Perfectly to their striker, of course. Right, that's half-time, ref. 1-0 at the break. We'll take that because we've had a lot of opportunities. At least one of them's gone back of the net. Carlos Rodriguez, of course, the captain. There's a reason that he has that armband, and it's not just because he's the day one player. It's a big part of it. On the way up, he's been our best striker. Bit slower in the championship season, but he's now hit 20, so he's still there. Just not to the levels he was in the League 1 and League 2 seasons, which is fine. Because other players have stepped up as well. Taking a look at scorelines then around the grounds. Watford 1, Middlesbrough 0. Crystal Palace drawing 0-0 with Huddersfield. Rotherham drawing 1-0, or 0-0 I should say, with Wigan. 1-0 between Bristol City and Barnsley. 0-0 between Norwich and Shrewsbury. 0-0 between Preston and QPR. As we continue to read down, it's 1-0 to Hull over Swansea. And 1-0 to Coventry over Sunderland. Coventry, who have the least goals in the league, are beating Sunderland. 59 to 41 in terms of possession. 10 shots to 5. 2.4 expected goals to 1. Good stats. 40% shot accuracy, but you know that most of those have been blocked. There's not been a shot off target yet. It's just people have been in a pissing way. Alright, into the second half. Yeah, baby, first live game in 4 years. And we clobbered the piss yellow Borons of Nashville. If anyone's watching from Nashville, that's not my opinion. Alright, just make that clear. Wilson's been bodied by NG there. I never know if it's NG or Ng. I'm going to call him NG. It's easier to say. Gomez. Cochrane. Rodriguez. Drag it back out a bit because he's getting marked to fuck. Diop. Wilson. There's the goal! Found the space. Got the finish. Duncan Wilson. Breakout season continues. Patience. And a second now for Hartlepool. Diop just laid it off. Wilson had a bit to do, but just ran in, took it on and bagged it. That's what he can do on his day. Sometimes multiple times. Shades of Frank Ribery. This kid has had the biggest breakout season I've had out of a player of this whole series, probably. I'm thinking back, Harry Howell had a good first season, but that was like League 2, and he still only scored like 20. He still wasn't the highest scorer. Rodriguez was still a higher scorer. Trying to think previous seasons. We did have another breakout star, but I can't remember offhand who it is, which is bad. It was in the League 1 season as well, which was just last season. Okay, cool. So, can I clear the ball when I press to clear it? Is that an option? The shot there has bounced off the Cardiff striker. He's also got that big old buzzed head like Frank as well. True, he's got a buzz cut. He looks like a hard man. He's got the finesse, but he also looks like a fucking break you in half. He's a complete opposite to what you'd expect on the pitch. Looks like a fucking hard as nails centre half, but he's actually a winger who just dribbles into people when I'm not paying attention. That is my fault, to be fair. Galloway cuts that out. Right, we're looking good though this game. It's still a case of playoffs, very much so. Autos is probably not going to happen. Right, first of all, why is Cochrane making a run instead of Rodriguez? Second of all, why is the ball gone so far behind him? There you go, question this game sometimes. Oh, referee! Referee! great initial interception by Diop. He's good at intercepting. He's just awful at passing despite having 81 short passes. Davies for Denham. First change of the day for Cardiff, I believe. Yeah, it's nuts. He looks like he's just done 25 years of dealing ketamine out there dribbling through defences like it's nothing. Pretty much hit the nail on the head there with that one. Rodriguez to Blanchard. I just left him in too much space. Why have I side-footed it? That should be 3-0. Game done and dusted. But it's side-footed it. Diop wins, or kind of wins the header, but the ball still goes to Cardiff's possession. Contreras, good read. I didn't really like the way he committed out at first there, but Roberts getting a bit lucky there. Sun's shining in now. This is not fun. No! Oh, fuck off! Right, story time. I tried to fucking take a soft touch and lay it off to Wilson, but instead it took a heavy touch and laid it off to their goalkeeper. Great story time there. Story time with Donk. Roberts. Right, I don't care. I don't care if that's your weak foot, mate. You're 80 rated. What is that effort? Off he goes. Never to be seen again till probably next game. I don't even want to talk about that shot. We'll just not. We'll ignore it. Ignore it happened. 2-0 up. That's all that matters. Right. That was such a fucking bad effort, though. Right, he's launching it. Gomez won't win that, don't think. Oh, he does. Gets in front of his man, to be fair. Brilliant header to Roberts as well. Wilson's in Akers if we can find him, but Diop's been cut through the back of. Referee! How's that just a warning, man? Got number 9 who tried to kill Galloway, and then Davis who's just gone through the back of Diop, and it's a warning. Alright, mate. FIFA 23. Just watch out, mate. Can't wait to delete this game, honestly. Even though I'm probably not getting the AFC till, like, Christmas. Still can't wait to delete this shit, man. Rodriguez back into Roberts. Why did he turn that way? He could have been 4 or 5 up genuinely today. It's just bad finishing plus good defending has limited it to only 2. Oh, Christ. I have a horrible feeling about this one. Mainly because I've committed Contreras out. Oh. That was their effort after all that. Fair enough, I suppose. I respect it. Rodriguez. Diop. Out to Wilson. That's a good little pass. Maybe that's the 81 passing, but it's not a short pass. Just push into the path for Rodriguez like nothing. And that's just the danger that these two provide together. Wilson darts in off the side. Just lays it off right into the path of Carlos Rodriguez. And that's 3-0. That's game, set, match. And I think if there is one person that's going to catch up with Castellanos in the goal-scoring charts, Rodriguez is putting a good fucking race in for it. I don't think he'll do it, but I don't care. He's putting in a good race for it anyway, and he's firing towards the end of the season. Goalkeeper looks tiny. I can't remember what height he is. He's like tall though. He is quite tall. Yeah, he's 6'5". He's not that tiny. I mean, it's not been Cardiff State at all, has it really? We could go on for a 4 if we were hunting for a 4, if we're hungry for it. Harry Howell has just put it over the bar. It's not bad effort, I suppose. Better than what Blanchard was doing. It's a little too high. My centre back like 7'4". One of them's 6'6" and the other's 5'11", I think. Yeah, my number 5 centre back's 6'6". It's a Mexican region you get at the start of the game. Apparently he's also blind. They're celebrating that like they've won the fucking game. It's 3-1. Go get the ball and run it again. What's the whole celebration about? These Cardiff fans are celebrating like they won the bloody Champions League. I fucked up with Contreras completely. The movement there was absolutely ass. It's again like trying to move a truck. But they're celebrating like they won the fucking league with that. Whatever. They can have one to take with them, I suppose. We give every team one. 9 goals this season for Etete, the number 9 for Cardiff. Brings the mood down a little bit, but United chance are still flying high in this Cardiff City Stadium. The 3 points are still very much in the bag. Wilson's been fucking cut by NG there. And how is that not... Where are these cards? Has he lost them? Has the referee just fucking left his cards at home? Actually, he got the ball first. I think it's just because he went through the back. Right, we'll do a couple of late changes here. I don't think we made any changes yet, have we? Oh, Howell, yeah. We'll have Maresca in... No, we won't. We'll rest Maresca for the Palace game. We need his silky passing ability. And we'll just put Marino in for now. We'll leave it like that. Jesus, Perry until the cutsy. Yeah, I mean, pass the message on. He's a bloody murderer. Marino for Cochrane, just to put a bit more attacking bite in. Not that we need it. We're 3-1 up. Kind of just to freshen the team up as well. Marino's not really known for his attacking bite. He puts the easiest shots wide. Wasn't who I aimed for, but that's fine. Rodriguez, Marino, straight on. And he shot it straight at Carlos Rodriguez. Although, to be fair, that's Rodriguez's fault for wandering his big Peruvian ass into the way. More of an issue of Rodriguez is an obstacle rather than it's a bad shot from Marino. Rodriguez has sabotaged him. Absolutely. To try to make him look worse. There can only be one good South American at this club. That's not where I've aimed a header at all. I don't know what is going on outside. Very loud. Someone's cutting grass. Apologies if you can hear it, but I've got windows open, so I'm not super sorry. It's warm. Moffat reach it! Oh, Christ. It's a good save from Duncan, though. Cardiff might scare me towards the end here, low-key. Nobody closed that down, and I just don't trust goalkeepers in this game at all. Even if it is that monster, that Scottish psycho in the goal. A lot of homegrown talent in this team. Good hold by Duncan. Had to jump over Gomez to get it. And now Wilson could go on the counter here. This is dangerous if you are Cardiff. Tries to go all the way. Could get corner. Doesn't quite get corner. We just try to run the time down, to be honest. Harry Howell nearly stole in, you know. They nearly fucked up there. Look at the Wilson. Rodriguez for the hat-trick. Ah, it's straight Phillips. Where does this 6 minutes come from, then? I feel like the stoppage time just gets made up as it goes along, genuinely. Try to grab hold of Gomez there. Fucking hell, how was that getting through? And they'll just take another one because he's so fucking stupid. That's because, that's why. They just need to have 2 goals a game. The opponents, whatever I do, it's somehow snuck past Duncan there, and it's just trying to grab hold of a defender and bring him across. It's like I'm trying to be Contreras here, and it's not letting me, and then it's a goal. Oh, whatever, we're still gonna win. I'll pass it around the back if I bloody have to. Adams with another consolation for Cardiff. Rodriguez see Marino line up a shot. There can only be one. Mate, it's so frustrating trying to get hold of your defenders, and it's just like, sorry, we're ignoring you. Leave message after the tone, kind of thing. Okay, one more run with Wilson. Why not? That's why not, I suppose. But it's run down the clock enough for us to secure the 3 points. But my God, there's no reason for that to be 3-2. Other than the game just wanted them to have goals. It's whatever. We got 3. Ultimately, I'm not bothered about goal difference because it's fucking stupid in the first place. And we've won. That's all that really matters. Duncan Wilson being a pain in the arse, which is what he's good at. Striker better change his name to Moses because that left centre back ran off on the defence part like the Red Sea. I don't know what the fuck they were doing there, genuinely. Cardiff nearly got back into it, but it was too late. 3-2 win. All that matters is we got the 3 points. I'm not really sure why we folded like that towards the end, but it's whatever. We move. Deserved the win anyway. 60-40 in terms of possession, 17 shots to 13. 5 expected goals to 3. We were dominating that game for a good part of it, and then suddenly it just turns. The game just turns. It gives it in the favour of the opponents for no reason whatsoever. Rodriguez man of the match, of course he was. Bagging twice and just being an all-around insane goal scorer, I suppose. 9.3 for him. Wilson off the wing with a goal and an assist, adding further to his contributions and just being an all-out fucking madman. 8.9 for him. Gomez, solid performance at right back, 8.1. Duncan did fall a little bit towards the end of that game, but it was good enough. 11 shots, 9 saves, 2 conceded. And then Malik Diop with an assist in 7.2. Blanchard with the other assist in 6.8. And looking at the opponents, man of the match for them goes to Eli King, assist in 7.6. Atete, who probably could have been sent off, but the game didn't want to, I guess. 7.4 and a goal. And Ebu Adams with the other goal at 7.4. There's a lot of 7.4s there. Very close ratings. 8 shots, 5 saves, 3 conceded from Dylan Phillips. And the other assist coming from Mark Harris. Perry and G, despite trying to murder Duncan Wilson, gets a 7. Duncan's player face generally looks like he's absolutely been pummeled in a back alley before the game. Why does he look so swollen and bruised? Because they're just shooting at him with no mercy. Just all the shots at him. No wonder he can't hold onto the ball. He's probably scared. Whatever, we come out on top, even if we don't come out on top. Very good looking, I guess. Wasn't as dominant as it could have been. Yeah, Shea Ojo was on their team. I wondered where I recognised Ojo from, and I was like, oh, it's him. Yeah, I could have had some more from Rodriguez today. 2 important goals. More important than what they seemed at first, because Cardiff got 2 back. Cardiff State were very much the underdogs going into the game, and you're probably expecting a comfortable victory. Well, I was expecting a comfortable victory, but I also have to remember that I'm playing FIFA 23. And defending is a myth. He was Liverpool Academy, I think. Yeah, he was at Liverpool. I know that much. I didn't realise he was still playing. I don't even know how old he is. He's probably in like his 20s or something as well. I just haven't heard of him in years. We got the edge on him now. Well, we beat him twice. We beat him 3-2 on both occasions, I guess. We've gone for a pattern there. Oh, man. Well, I mean, it's a good performance so far today. I think we've got a draw and 2 wins. To say we're trying to push for playoffs, I think we're doing a good job about it. Cochrane's happy to be a right winger. Not that I ever put him there, but that's fine. I think the manager rating's gone back down even though we won. That makes absolutely no sense. And up next we've got Palace with quite a good bulk of our team away on international duty. I say bulk of our team, what I really mean is my main goalkeeper and 2 of the important wingers against Crystal Palace. I've got to trust Burn Jacobs, and we've got no backup goalkeeper in case it goes wrong, which is exciting. Fran Ochoa comes out for Duncan Wilson, of course, because, I mean, he probably would have done anyway. And then Roberts comes out for Barlow. Be very defense. You know what? Fuck. I'll give Maguire a chance on the bench. It's going to be a lot weaker team. Maresca comes in as well there. show you the academy real quick. There you go. This is how we're looking in terms of talents. The last batch that we had that looked really good, I've just called up and loaned out. So this is pretty much the newest batch from this season. We've got Ezra Jennings, who's getting there. He's going to be a left back. We've got Ezra Lucas, who is showing great potential off his potential. We'll loan him out next year. See what he's capable of. Reese Briggs, who's a right mid. I was going to put him right wing, but I haven't done yet. I don't know why I didn't, actually. Because we don't play with mids, we play with wingers. I don't know if he'll ever play because we just got too many good wingers. You like looks at who? Lucas or Jennings? I think Lucas looks fantastic, to be honest. Maybe change up his development plan, perhaps, to ball playing defender. Get stamina, etc. up. I haven't changed development plans in a little while. I'll probably do it off screen as well. But this is how the academy's looking. Some of them are going to get cut, probably. I think Elliot Chambers, probably we're going to either release him or just sell him on. I'd like to sell most of these players on, really. There's some good potentials down here nestled away, but the overalls, it's going to take a long while for them to get to the level I want them to be at, I suppose. The academy's not looking too bad, but there's a lot of work still to be done. And I don't know how much more time I'm going to put into the academy. Purely because regens at this point will probably be the way to go. I'd like some better centre-backs, and I don't think they're going to come from my academy. But we'll look at them soon. Well, sooner. Well, not sooner, but like when we get towards the summer. A bit more towards the end of the season, I guess. Taking a look at the table then after that. We're still 10th, but we've closed the gap. And just 6 points off the playoffs. We still could make it today. Especially if Palace is playing an extra game. But we're playing Palace. If we beat Palace, then who knows? But we've got a weakened team because of international duty sneaking in at the absolute worst time. But we can still sneak into those playoff spots. I would like to not get promoted this year. But if we get into the playoffs, you best believe I'm going to try my damnedest to get through. Pearson looks like he can certainly be something. He did look good, but it's just because he's so early in his development, it could take a long while. Putting him to the left wing, he'll look a little better. Probably got to around 60 overall, something like that. But the problem is, we have got too many wingers as it is. So he'd have to be a fucking absolute magician to break into this team at this point. Which he could be. We'll just have to wait and see. Right, we'll save over real quick, and then we'll get into the next game. The usual. We'll continue on. It's going to be difficult to get past Palace, but you just don't know. Right. News then, before the next game. Rodriguez next brace as Hartlepool grab win over Cardiff. Rodriguez got his name on the score sheet for Hartlepool in their United... Or Hartlepool in their United win? What? Hartlepool United in the 3-2 win against Cardiff. And somehow we don't have... Oh, we do have someone in it. Duncan Wilson makes the team of the week. Lovely. Finally being recognised. You'll have to see it. Trying to beat New Zealand. Well, if we managed them, then we probably would have won 1-0 as well. Ireland beaten by Belgium. Ayer's got a pulled hamstring. Yes, it looks quite good for a defender on this game. I don't remember how good his potential actually is. And Palace take on Hartlepool. It's a battle between two of the clubs in the pursuing pack as Hartlepool United host Crystal Palace in the league. 3 points look vital to both as they attempt to close the gap on the teams above them at the top of the table. Hartlepool United know that only a win will do for them as they play catch-up. Crystal Palace, meanwhile, know that a point wouldn't be a bad result, but they'll be chasing victory nevertheless. We should see a positive open game of football. And it's the exact same spiel as what it said against Reading, so... We know what we need to do, just can we do it? I reckon 62-63. I mean, technically it could be popped, it can, but I think he's a classic out-and-out wide winger. He's definitely a winger. It's just how we're going to fit him in the squad when we've got so many good wingers as it is. That's the only issue. Winger Central is his fucking club. Why the fuck is Ayer that good? I have no idea. I don't question this game anymore. You know what? this might be stupid, especially at a time like this. And in fact, it definitely is stupid. I was going to say we're starting Harry Howell, but the reason that we can't is because he's winning international duty. Never mind, we're not doing it. Abort the plan, abort the mission. Right. Baron Jacobs, who has not played a game for me since fuck knows when, has got to take the reins today, which is not great. Defense need to be on their fucking toppest of form. And we just have to hope, really. Fuck it. We're probably going to lose, but we'll go and fight him. It's a very good Palace team as well. Surprised they're not in the title race, to be honest. Jacobs in goal, Moffat, Gomez as a fullbacks, Galloway, Contreras, centre-backs, Diop, CDM/centre-mid, Maresca, centre-mid/cam, Wilson off the left, Barlow off the right, Blanchard, Rodriguez up top, Rodriguez captain the side. 3 out of our 4 usual starters are away on international duty. Because fucking Duncan's away for Scotland, Ochoa's away for Argentina, and then Roberts is away for Wales, which is understandable because he's probably Wales' best player. The next Gareth Bale, some would say, except he's right-footed. That is a strong fucking Palace team. Well, you know what? The best we could do is give it our all. If it don't work out, at least we tried. So Victoria Park then for the 4th and second to last game of today. It's Hartlepool versus Crystal Palace at Victoria Park. I already said that. But I've got a bad home record, so I'm not expecting much. We just gotta go for it. We just gotta go for it. Out the gate, go at them. Not have them go for us. Hopefully Rodriguez does score today. Hopefully that's a spoiler. I don't know how integral Roberts is to the team's story, but if he's not the main talisman after Rodriguez, then I'd say you could probably sell some wingers on. I am planning on selling some wingers on. I just don't want to sell any of the big names on too much. I'm genuinely considering Ochoa. Selling him on. I know he's fantastic, but I'm genuinely considering selling him on because Wilson seems to just be fucking keeping him out of the team. Roberts is probably going to be here for the duration. He has potential to be special since day one, and I feel like he's been in since season 1 as well. I think we're going to keep him on at the right. Rodriguez stays for potentially the whole career mode unless an absolutely ridiculous offer comes in. I mean, nobody's irreplaceable. Everybody's like, I'll sell them for a price, but the price varies. It has to be an absolutely astronomical offer that I cannot reject. Because like at the moment, Rodriguez is getting like 70 to 80 million pound bids, and I'm still rejecting them. I want tons of money if I'm going to be selling them. But in terms of wingers, I'll try these ones at the Youth Academy, but I don't know how much more I'm going to be using the Youth Academy except for if I need it for objectives. Got a better player behind, technically ahead of him now, Ochoa. I'd sell him and get money to sign regens. I could do, it would get a good price from him as well, because he's 82 rated and only 21 years of age. Still potential, he's showing great potential still, so maybe nearly at the top end of that. We can cash in, but I don't know if I want to. I would need to find somebody to go behind Wilson, which could be one of these guys that come back off a loan, to be honest. We've got some very good growing players off a loan. Shabalala, Hansen as well, Ojeda. They're all looking quite good. We'll see what the loan players look like come the end of the season, and we'll gather from there. Good tackle there. I've realised as well, and he's on the ball right now, Thomas Bishop, our loan player, is starting for Palace. We'll see a bit of what he's about. Blocked by Diop. But yeah, we've got a loanee out at Palace. We've actually got 2 loanees out at Palace. Lebohang Malangu also there. Oh, early. Go on, Blanchard. Why have you done that then, you fucking idiot? It wasn't Blanchard, it was Maresca, but still I'm pissed off. Whoever it was. Dumb idea. Roy Hodgson still at Palace, 5 seasons down the line. Man. Blanchard to Rodriguez. Come on, early goal. We need an early goal here. Oh, Paulo Otavio. Why is he at Palace? Gomez. Rodriguez. Maresca. Ready for it to Blanchard. I fucking don't get it. It's like 45 million for 82, 21-year-old showing good potential forward. I think that's ideal. Yeah, true. Especially if his peak's like around 84, 85. I think I enjoy using Wilson more as well, to be completely honest. So I think it might have to be that we sell him. At least we're considering it. All right. If he's going to offer me the ball, I'm not going to say no to that, am I? That's Roy's goal, surely. Well, you'd think so, but he's actually still managing. I don't know what the Palace goalkeeper was doing, but I'm not one to say no to a free goal. Especially after Blanchard fucking missed that other one. Intercepted. I think it was aiming for the number 8, but it was intercepted perfectly by Blanchard, and he just thumps it in. Powers that into the next Christmas. Top binnage there from Mr. Achille Blanchard. And that's number 17 for him, if I'm not mistaken. The number 10 finding the back of the net with a thunderous effort. That's not what Palace wanted, but it's exactly what we wanted. Maresca trying to win the ball back. Doesn't quite get the luck in that one. We're in 10th. Hartlepool in 6th. Or Palace in 6th. But realistically, this will... Oh, fucking hell. Ball rolled a little too late. See, like... Out of all the runs I'll do with Wilson, only one will work every, like, what, 7 or 8. This game is going to fucking send me to the hospital, man. I've tackled it straight to their striker, apparently. Bishop fucking sending that way off target, thankfully. Knowing that he's our player, he didn't want to score past us. I think that's what it was. First good thing I've seen him do since a 4-yard pass to assist Rodriguez against the mighty Shrewsbury. He did assist that winning goal. He is good, he's inconsistent. Like, he'll score, but in bursts. Which is kind of annoying. Which is kind of why I want to get Poley. Because I think if I get Poley, I'll either sell Blanchard, or I'll have 3 good options. I'm not really sure which way I'll go with that yet. Oh, I went to play that through. Panicked a little bit. Diop, Wilson. Just caught it wrong. Pressure the defender. I had to play the comparison game, but you kind of have to play with Wilson the way Cutsy uses Coit Cuck. I mean, I would, but I don't know skill moves at all. Other than that, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's a similar kind of play style, but I could never match the mighty Coit Cuck. Even any of the Stevenage wingers would never match the mighty Coit Cuck. Barlow cuts inside. Oh, I mean, Barlow's a bit naughty with it as well, you know. Barlow's a bit dirty with it. The only reason he wouldn't start consistently is because of Ethan Bloody Roberts, but he's got something. Kind of have to give it to him and stop thinking about how you play. Yeah, just hope he can do something with it. Wilson towards Galloway. It's headed away. 6'6", knocks it down. It's away. Barlow. I wanted to strike that, but it wasn't on. Diop. Too many Palace players still back from the corner. Moffat. Try to poke it through anywhere, but there's just too many players. Now defensive duty's on for Douglas Moffat here. He's got to chase Thomas Bishop. Technically his own teammate, but in this game he's not. Caught by Galloway and will bring it away. Moffat's making the overlapping run. He just doesn't stop running. Just a poor pass to Blanchard, or is it? Oh, can't quite get there. I think the defender knew that it was going to go all the way through to Whitworth there. who I believe is one of the top clean sheet holders. He won't get another one today. I highly doubt Duncan... it's not even Duncan in a goal, is it? It's Jacobs. I highly doubt Jacobs will. Just make sure they don't shoot, otherwise it probably is a goal. We'll take that throw in. Wasn't intentional. It's a fucking lie. Lovrich clears Cuck. I mean, Lovrich and Cuck are completely different players. Lovrich is more of a crosser. Cuck's just more of an all-rounder. Unselfish by Barlow, but Rodriguez gets his shot blocked, and I'm wondering maybe I should have just taken it on with the winger there. I like what I've done with Barlow and Wilson, because I've put their... For Robertson, Ochoa, I've put them on the strong foot side, so because Ochoa's left-footed, I've put him left wing, and because Robert's right-footed, I put him right wing. But what I've done with Wilson, what I've done with Wilson, like inverted them pretty much, because it can cut in a bit better. And bang goals in like that. I was 13, that 13 attack position, and Moffat spun in a circle. Just wasn't sure where he was. Lost his surroundings for a bit there. So Tadov's probably the more Cuck-esque player, definitely. Wilson's just absolutely thumped that away. This is his first season, first professional season in the Hartlepool shirt. Granted, I think he had 1 or maybe 2 years on loan before this season. But when I'm hyping up this man, when I'm putting him in thumbnails, when I'm saying he's the next fucking best thing since sliced bread, I mean it, man. Thomas Bishop's been subbed off inside 35 minutes. That is my loan player, and they've subbed him off inside 35 minutes. Either he's been shit, or I don't know what's up with him. But it's not often you see a substitution before half-time. He could be injured, perhaps. Eboe coming on. He's a good young player. I don't know how he's going to look now in FIFA. Paulo Otavio's going to win that foot race, unfortunately. Palace look off their fucking game, you know. We could take advantage of this. Barlow, Rodriguez. We could thump them. Low-key. Blanchard. It nearly is 3-0. Blanchard's feeling it today. Cannons off the post. Dear Lord, that's unsavable. He is just a fucking magician, though. I think Bishop's either upset or injured. Not a great day for him. He's had a decent loan spell at Palace, to be fair. Just not against us, against his parent club. That's why you don't play your loan players against your parent club. Because you make them cry. Diop. Oh, tried to slide it for it, Blanchard. Gomez lunged a little later than I like there, but that's okay. Where's Morrison for Palace now? He's gone around Gomez, but Galloway knew what was going to happen next. And he was ready for it. How is it that my team is a bit weaker today? Is doing better than my team is usually the strongest? Barlow into Rodriguez. It's 3. Oh my god, it's 3. We are fucking popping. Barlow cuts inside, lays it perfectly in the path of Rodriguez, who finds just enough room to curl that into the left. Oh, he might actually become top scorer. I don't know. Unless Castellanos goes on a scoring streak as well for Bournemouth. It's 3 before half-time. What are we doing here, boys? What's going on? $22 goals now for Carlos Rodriguez. He's scored, I think, 5 alone in this episode. Rolling the 4th game. Moffat with a good tackle. Rodriguez has scored every game today so far. I don't know who the fuck I meant to mark you. There's 2 with 1 player. It's Galloway's all day long. Heavy touch and we'll bring it away. What a first half display from the boys. Might not be over yet. That's not the pass we're looking for. It's locked onto Rodriguez miles away from his position. He's kept it alive though. Blanchard. Oh! This is a fucking destruction at this point. Rodriguez, brilliant pressing. But Blanchard's there again to get his 2nd of the day. Hartlepool's 4th before half-time. This is a fucking Palace are meant to be a playoff side. Show me the sliders. Yeah, I got him in my favour for a change. I was like, fuck it. It's gone through the legs of Whitworth. How am I struggling against Shrewsbury and then just destroying Palace, mate? Like, legit. Game doesn't make any sense. That's the half-time whistle. You might as well end the match here, honestly. Minus ACPU keeper ability. Achille Blanchard on fire today. But not just him. Wilson, of course, involved as usual. Carlos Rodriguez, the captain, been phenomenal. When we've needed the defence to come in clutch, they've come in clutch. I don't think we've had Jacobs had to make a save today, which is probably why we've still got a clean sheet on. Middlesbrough leading Coventry 1-0. Sunderland drawing 1-1 with Hull. Swansea 1-0 up over Luton. 0-0 between Millwall and Preston. League leaders and probably champions soon, Bournemouth, leading Norwich. 1-0 to Bristol City over Shrewsbury. 1-0 to Rotherham over Barnsley. 0-0 between Wigan and Reading. 0-0 between West Brom and Cardiff. And 1-0 to Watford over Huddersfield. But at Victoria Park, it's unprecedented scenes. 4-0 to Hartlepool. 59 to 41 in terms of possession. 10 shots to 2. 3.3 expected goals to 0.5. Just a little sliders check for anyone who doesn't believe what we're working with here. These are the sliders. Sprint speeds default. Shot errors higher. Speed and pass speed, etc. I put the goalkeeper ability up for me because goalkeepers are just ass. But more or less, it's a similar kind of basic stats. First touch control errors higher as well. For the computer, I've put it the other way. I've put it a little bit lower on either side as well. Shot speed and power speed's a bit or pass speed's a bit faster, make it a bit more difficult. Goalkeeper ability is at 68, so it's higher on the computer's end, but you wouldn't believe it. And then reading down the rest, it's just similar all the way down. And the first touch control error is a little bit easier. It's easier for them to put it into their touch, which is probably why they win the ball more. But yeah, those are the sliders. So what the fuck is happening here? Try to remember who got all the goals and contributions so far. I think it's all been that front three. Oh, Barlow got an assist as well. But this is how it's looking at the break. Rodriguez, Blanchard, Barlow. Wilson's only on 7.2 somehow. Not exactly sure about that, but that's okay. 4-0 lead at the break. It's the most calmy FIFA session ever. Shit against shit teams, absolutely flattening playoff favourites. The keeper must be heinous then. Believe it or not, this is one of the keepers with the highest clean sheets in the league. It's just a fucking weird thing that's happened because it's FIFA. Gomez gets the ball. Barlow cut with the second ball, unfortunately. They'll probably score some point in the second half because Jacobs is an absolutely horrific goalkeeper. They've not had a shot on target yet. I'm just waiting for when they do. They've got William Carvalho in the championship. It's probably his level now, actually. Oh, Blanchard. Oh, good tackle, Blanchard. Oh, apparently not a good tackle, Blanchard. He's on fraud watch. Absolutely. They're going to be dropping him next game, aren't they? In a battle between playoff hopefuls, we're 4-0 up. This doesn't keep me in a job. I don't know what does. Obviously, if we don't bottle it. We might still bottle it yet. Moffat, good tackle. Now here we go now. Scotland's answer to Frank Ribery. I didn't want to pass it there, but it's fine. Wilson, Rodriguez. Wilson, I think he's on. He is on! It's 5! Oh, for crying out loud! You've seen the sliders, you've seen the difficulty. You even saw the fucking Shrewsbury game. So what is going on here? Championship has been his level since he left Betis. Carvalho sucks. Yeah, no, he has fallen down quite a lot. Remember when he was touted to be one of the best like DMs? We were linked to him, as in Man United. In fact, he's managed to stay on there. I don't know how he's done it. He's a fucking... Oh, man. Ochoa, mate. Nothing against you because you're a fantastic player. But your days might be numbered. A goal every 2 games from the wing, by the way. He doesn't even start all the games. That's good. Good play. Yeah, there's their goal. I knew they'd get a goal because it's FIFA 23. First shot on target and it's a goal for Palace. Yeah, celebrate it, mate. Yeah, box me. It's 5-1. You absolute idiot. It's a good ball for him. Moffat's not picked him up, and I tried to bring the keeper out. It's a good shot, but It's 5-1. Jacobs is absolutely awful, man. Roy Hodgson celebrating that like it's going to put him back into Champions League spot with fucking, or Europa League spot with Fulham or something. Whatever the fuck it was he did with Fulham, that was mad. Alright, let's just get that 5-goal difference back real quick. Okay, for whatever reason, sticking on his left. I'm not entirely sure what the deal was there. But I knew as soon as they got a shot on target, they're bagging. He's just phenomenal. He's just different fucking gravy. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on in this game. I don't understand why this guy is the best in the world off the wing. The goals de-aged him 20 years, absolutely. He just picks his way through. Rodriguez is just desperately trying to get out of the way the whole time. That's what makes me laugh about that. I think that's a Duncan Wilson hat-trick, you know. Mate, I don't even know what to say. Number 74 cut off for number 24. Reed for whoever the 24 was. I didn't read his name. No pun intended. Wilson with now 19 goals. The fact that he's in the Golden Boot race, if it wasn't for Castellanos. He's in the race for second place. Right, he's trying a bit too much there. Oh, it's still on for him. Oh, he didn't fall properly. I could probably sub him off for that youth kid that I put on the bench. I'm not going to, but I could. If you're ever wondering why Wilson's getting more game time than Franachoa, now you know. It's an easy save. Even Jacobs saves that. Jorge Haggis, fuck off. Oh, slide, Moffat, if you're going to make a shit touch. It's weird, because Moffat's usually one of the players that has an on game. But he's had an off game today. Not that he's had to do much, but when he has had to do it, he's not done very well with it. Barlow turns in one. Just directs to goal. Blanchard. Oh my, right. Blanchard, you've had a good day, mate, but I think we've probably exhausted all your goal scoring ability, so bring on Quigley, let's see if we can get anything. Don't know how that's not gone in. Tory-ass name, Mr. Moffat, I know. Douglas Moffat. That's not Mario or Moso, is it? It's not. What's up, real MNRS? Welcome to the stream, mate. I'm doing good, how are you? Blanchard for Quigley. We are just destroying Crystal Palace for absolutely no reason. Not really sure why they've been so bad today, but I'll absolutely take it. Oh, fuck's sake. No, 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 no. Good save, Jacobs. I mean, Palace are trying to get back into it, but it's just a little bit late. In fact, it's very late. I don't know if I can get away with having another episode named after Duncan Wilson, but, like, I might need to. No, the season's almost at its end. It's the second to last episode of the season today, and then the last episode I will do probably Friday, unless I think something comes up. But yeah, we've been in. It's our first season in the Championship. We're trying to get to playoffs because we've got a good team. It's just I'm not good at the game. My consistency's pretty bad. But we have battered Palace today after just getting past last place. Oh, it's bounced off of Gomez and it's nearly fucked over Jacobs there, but it's hit the bar and we get away with it. No, it's a big deal anyway. We're 6-1 up. Step overs, of course. See them all the time in the Championship. This Aboe kid is quite good, isn't he? I've heard good things about him in real life. Good save. Gomez. Right, I've pressed to clear it a long way, and it did that. I pressed to clear this away with Gomez, and it could have gone so wrong, apparently. But not Duncan, Jacobs is actually doing alright. Just retired my player career mode, so I thought I might check some streams. Fair play. I'm guessing you've done that because AAFC's around the corner. It's only a couple of weeks away. I'm not going to get it on release. I'm going to get it, I think, later on, like, but it's maybe less price or even just like Christmas time kind of time. When I've seen a bit more of the game, what people think of it when it comes out. Because I'm not really sold on it just yet. I'm a career mode main player. I don't really touch on the team. I can't with this kid. I can't with this kid. He's different breed. He's an actual different breed. I don't even know how to explain this kid anymore. He's nutmegged the defender. He's nutmegged the defender. He's gone past everybody and nutmegged the last guy. This kid might be the best in the world. He's not even anywhere near his peak. I barely even play all the teams, so I might download it if it's cracked. Yeah, I'm kind of going the same way. If it's not good, I'm not going to get it. Has Wilson got 4 goals today now? If we play like this every game, there's no way we don't get fucking playoffs. I think that's blocked. Is it blocked or just a bad effort? Just a bad effort. Fair enough. 7-1. Let that sink in. We're 7-1 up against one of the playoff favourites. Wilson's just a little bit different, isn't he? I think Franachoa, as much as I like him, probably doesn't start ahead of him anymore. And I could switch Franachoa to the right so he could be inverted as well, but I still don't know if he'd start on that side either. And that would also mean switching Roberts to the left, which ain't going to happen. Because that would put Wilson back on the bench, which is also not going to happen. Off he goes again. Can't find the ball through. Why have we got 5 minutes of added? It's 7-1. Just end the game. It's a waste of time. You just know they're going to get another goal because they've got extra minutes now. Cheris, good read. Press to pass it. It's tackle actually. Diop. Ooh, we'll get another goal. Where it's going. Quigley. Right. I don't know where that's... It was for Wilson, but I don't know why it's gone there. Whatever, we're going to just run down the clock at this point. It's a phenomenal victory. I mean, I don't really know how to describe it. We struggled against the teams that are lower in the table, and then we won 7-1 against Palace. Palace getting Brazilian fullbacks. Yeah, I don't know where they got them from. Weren't much use today though. This man here, Duncan Wilson, take a fucking bow. 4 goals today. Mate. I don't understand why he's so good. But he just is. This goal was the fucking pick of the bunch, by the way. I know it was number 7, but ran past everyone, nutmegged the defender, and just slotted it away. This kid is fucking different. It's an awful save, but it's still a great run. And I don't want to use him for another episode title, because I've done it 3 times this season already. But my god, what the fuck? I've been gifted a fucking monster. And he only got 8.6! Alright, ratings are fucking dumb. Whatever. Goal and 2 assists. Rodriguez gives him man of the match. We all know who the real man of the match is, but Rodriguez is definitely up there, but I think there's only one man of the match today. However, Rodriguez gives him a 9.5. Duncan Wilson with 4 goals. That fucking last one was a pick of the bunch. I didn't even notice the nutmeg. Christ alive. I didn't even mean to do it either. It's just how good he is. Achille Blanchard with 2 goals and 2 assists, and the other assists coming from Jackson Barlow, who gets an 8.3, and Ewan Galloway, who gets a 7.9. Those two were decent in defence when required as well. Jacobs had 7 shots against him in the end. Palace tried to bring it back. 6 saves and 1 goal conceded. Not too bad, actually. But the goal was a bit silly to concede. Yeah, Wilson got the match ball. Uncontested. Man of the match for them, if you can pick one, was Malcolm Aboy, who is now at 77 overall. Good little potential player, to be fair. This is meant to be a good Palace prospect, at least. He gets 7.8. This is coming from Jack Wells Morrison with 6.4. Any regens I'd be interested in maybe poaching from these guys? I was going to say Thomas Bishop, but I realised he already is ours. He's just on loan. It was Mario Hermoso. Why is he playing at centre mid? Joel Perreault as well. Couldn't do anything today. Scott Banks. Danilo Pereira. They've got a decent squad. It's not... I suppose it's not incredible, but it is decent. This Whitworth kid, by the way, somehow getting one of the top clean sheets amount in the fucking league. But he still conceded 7 today, and he's 66 rate, so it kind of explains it a bit more. 10 shots in his goal, 3 saves, 7 conceded. I just need to watch that. I'm sorry, I just need to watch that fucking nutmeg again. So dirty and beautiful. Look at this. Through his legs, around him, into the back of the net. Like I said, incomplete passing dribbles absolutely tank a player's match rating. Yeah, it's because I'm trying so much with him that it fucks his rating a little bit. But we know how good he is. And we knew who the man of the match is in this one when he's putting 4 past Palace. I expected maybe a struggle against Palace. I didn't expect that. Planet Starter Manager Career Mode. Any club ideas? It kind of depends what sort of one you want to do. You want to do like a Road to Glory, or you want to do like a one where you got a lot of money and you can just buy whoever you want. It's kind of... It depends on what you want to kind of do. Hartlepool... I guess Hartlepool or Rochdale would be fun because they won't be in next year. Guess the guild will remember for the fantastic 4 goals Wilson scored today. I mean, he's a top player. 1 in a million. I'm gonna have to have him as a fucking thumbnail again, aren't I? For Christ's sake. I'm never gonna get away from the fact that this guy's just the best player in the world at the moment. I recommend doing a Youth Academy save with South American prospects only. Ooh, that's a good one. We're keeping it specific to another scouting region. Did a Road to Glory in my local city club, but I got bored since it was too hard. There's no fun if it's too easy, though. Half the fun of it is getting through this fucking all the bullshit to get to a good point. Which is what I'm hoping to do with this club eventually. I think we're going to have to offer Duncan Wilson a bigger wage, and we're going to have to do it now before he gets too unhappy, because he is going to be here, I think, probably forever. Let's be real. Even if his potential like maxes out at like 80 something, I don't think I can say that he won't be here for the long term. And surely his potential next year soars up, man. Let's work a bit on his passing and his skill moves. Try and get him all around it a little bit. And then, what's he on at the moment? I think he's on like the basic weight. Yeah, 430. No wonder he's upset about his contract. I don't know what he'll want, but we're definitely offering him more money, and we're definitely putting him on a lifetime. Rotation, mate! No, you're fucking crucial. If you take it, we'll put you as important, but like, there's no way you're fucking not starting the way you're going, mate. You just come off 4 goals against Palace. He wants a 3-year deal. Alright, let's meet in the middle and make it 4. We're gonna keep you forever, alright? I hope that's okay. You're tied down to this club on a permanent... He only wants 1.4. This man, you might want a bit more if we take off the appearance bonus. 1.6. This man's as humble as they come despite looking like a fucking tank. Hello, man. I signed too much free agents. I can't rotate the squad every match. Yeah, it's fucking annoying when you can't... And they all get upset and they're all like just trying to bloody play them all. How have we only signed him on a 1.6 deal, man? That's ridiculous. He's not even in the top page here. Mad. This kid is something. I need to try and do something similar with Barlow on the other side as well, because he's definitely got probably the higher ceiling. But it's just about how do I put him ahead of Roberts? Because it's Roberts. Although I suppose, again, when you look at the fucking contributions, Barlow's done more in less appearances. But nah, in all seriousness, some very good players at this club, and I love them all. Right, we'll move on then to the final game of today, which will be Barnsley. We'll see where it leaves us at the end of the episode, I suppose. Because after that, we've got Hull, Luton, Wigan, Sunderland, Coventry, West Brom. No easy games there, apart from maybe Coventry. Possibly Wigan as well. But it's going to be a fucking sweat fest next episode, whatever day I do it on. I'm hoping to do it on Friday. But A, I could be working, they might call me in. B, I might just be busy. We're in 8th now. And we actually could break into the playoffs by the end of this episode. If Palace mess up, we could actually be in a playoff spot, although we have to rely on Sheffield United losing as well. And potentially Norwich. There's still an outside... Okay, never mind. I was going to say there's still an outside chance for automatics, but that, yeah, that's gone. That's absolutely gone, I think. The other thing is about difficulty levels is they're not all consistent. They'll set unrealistic expectations. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. I won the Playoffs League Cup, but just because I didn't get two youth players, I got sacked. The objectives have always been and probably will always be dumb. But you just have to try to do as many as you can, which is irritating, but it's the way she goes sometimes. Always get the academy involved. The things that always screw me over is the FA Cup objectives. Well, yeah, see this career mode here. I've been marked down. This is a wrong page. I've been marked down at the FA Cup because of the fact that I lost in the third round. I didn't reach the round of 16 stage. But when you dive in a deep bit further, I can't speak at all. When you go into it a bit further, the reason that I didn't get past the third round into the round of 16 is because we got drawn against fucking Chelsea. But the game doesn't know that. The game doesn't let that sink in. And we even put up a good fight against them, to be fair. It was a dodgy penalty that got them through, unfortunately. But they've been knocked out eventually by Bournemouth. Bournemouth have been on a fucking tear in the Championship. And they're in the Championship and also an FA Cup semi-final, which is mad. Nottingham Forest knocked out United. We don't need to talk about it. Actually, where did Say get knocked out? Because they weren't even in the quarterfinals. Could be that Roberts may be suited to a different role. Make him the attacking midfielder in that pivot, and then you can start Barlow. Maybe. Possibly. So, City beat Rochdale. They got knocked out by Spurs on penalties. Okay. Well, what to tell you there. You don't take into account the randomness of the draw. I wish it did. I wish it was a bit smarter with some of the objectives. I want to take a look at Roberts' stats because I don't know if he would be able to cam, but I don't think he can cam. I mean, the passing's probably not really there for it. And I don't know how much time it would take. It'd take a whole year. Centre forward would take a little less, but I don't think I want to risk it. We've got a really good thing on the right, and I don't think I want to risk this. It's just about getting the passing stats up now. Once the passing stats are up, I may try it. But I think I'm happy with him being at wing. His penalties are fucking shocking, but I don't know how you improve penalties. Other than put it on balanced or actually taking penalties. What difficulty do you play on? I play on world class, but I've got the sliders in favour of the opponents. I've shown them once this episode, but I'll just show them quickly again before we get to the final game. This is how the sliders are looking. I'll just scroll through them quickly. I've got more shot error, more pass error, more goalkeeping ability because goalkeepers are just trash from the beginning. First touch control error as well. For the computer, it's kind of the other way, but they've got less of it. Better goalkeeping ability as well. And less first touch control error. So it's just a bit. You ain't shit, bro. I'm playing professional. I appreciate it, but I am bad. The amount of goals I concede, mate. I concede way more than any promotion team should, ever. There's only a select few development programs that actually do anything to penalties. One for strikers and one for cams. Is that... I didn't know that was the case. Hold on, let's look at Rodriguez then. What's his penalties looking like? 78. Okay. Yeah, well, I kept him on poacher for the majority of the time, so that's probably why. Mobile striker will get his acceleration up. He's going to be 85 in a couple of weeks, mate. This fucking kid doesn't stop growing. Roberts is actually going to get outgrown by... Oh, they're going to be similar on the way up. It's going to be a bit unfair having both Rodriguez and Roberts for the next season, but I do not care. They're mainstays of this career mode. It's just the way it be. Right, take a look at the news then before we get to... Well, actually, did I save over? I want to make sure I save that 7-1 over. I did. Right. News stories then before the final game today against Barnsley. 4-goal Wilson rips apart Crystal Palace's defence. Wilson scoring again, wrapped up a stunning performance against a bewildered Crystal Palace side. With 4 goals to his name, he certainly managed to impress the home crowd. Definitely. And if he's not in the star performers, I don't know how. Right, cool. Whatever. Ewan Galloway made it. Rafael Gomez made it as well. And then Carlos Rodriguez up front. Fair play. I don't know how Duncan isn't getting in there. Maybe because of the dribbling and passing stats being marked down a little bit. We're all hoping for a game as exciting as the last one laid on against these, well, between these teams when they met in the league. A clash which saw Hartlepool United see off Barnsley 2-1 and then a falling encounter. Right, well, we should win that again. They hate that man. Yeah, try and keep the man down. And Barnsley host Hartlepool. I mean, the main men off the international duties are back. So we'll rotate them back in as and when. I should start Ochoa. The key word is should. Am I going to? Absolutely fucking not. But I should. Oreska's tired. We'll put in Cochrane because he's getting a little bit upset spaghetti. I don't think that's ever been used in football terms. Ever. In fact, actually, Marino's going to be upset as well. We'll do that. And I reckon we roll with that team. Duncan Wilson has to keep starting. He's too scary for the promotional photo shoots. That's probably why they just don't want to see him. Oh mate, right. Final game of today then. We've had a fantastic episode, I can't lie. Undefeated so far. Making that push to playoffs. It's going to come down to the final episode whether we get in or not. But it's definitely been a fucking brilliant episode. Barnsley then hosted us today. I can't remember their stadium name. I want to say Oakwell. But we'll check that in a minute. Duncan in goal. Moffat and Gomez as the fullbacks. Galloway and Contreras centre backs. Usual back four. Pretty much unchanged at this point. Cochrane centre mid. Marino Cam. With Wilson off the left. Roberts off the right. And then the usual suspects up top. Blanchard and Rodriguez. In fact, I'm going to start Howell up top. Because I said I was going to do that last time. And I didn't. I'm going to do it this time. Because I want to. I know Blanchard had a good game. But I want to see what Howell can do from the offset. Because he probably will go in the summer, unfortunately. I just want to see how much more he can do in the appearances he gets just now. So that's going to be the team. This is going to be the game. 5 back. Wilson might struggle because it's a 5 back. But we'll see, I guess. At Barnsley Stadium, which I'll Google in a minute. It's Barnsley versus Hartlepool. Let's get to the final game of today. What's Barnsley Stadium then, man? I think it is Oakwell. Yeah, it is. I shouldn't doubt myself. I mean, Shrewsbury managed to get their point. That's good on them. We need Palace and Sheffield United to drop points because we may be able to break in to the top 6 today. If we win here, it's great. If not, Oakwell. Oh, fuck off. I didn't read the message properly. The joke was bad, but I didn't read the message properly because I can't read and made it even worse. Awful delivery. I'm tired. I thought you were playing City. Not yet, thankfully. Maybe next year in the Cups. Or even next year in the Prem. I don't know. It really depends on what we've got left to do. And what happens with the playoffs. If we lose the playoff final, I'll be happy because it means another season of development. I'll be sad because it means we have not got to the Premier League after all that. Right. Big swig of water before this game starts. Is it extremely warm? A man's trying to stay hydrated. Do you get me? Right. Final game of today then. It can't get any better than what just happened, but I would like a win to finish off proceedings. But usually, off of history in these streams, the last game is the one that usually just goes to bullshit. As in, they'll score like 6 and I'll have to score like 7 to win or something. Good lunge by Contreras to win that back. They do have good strikers because I've scouted both first. Well, I've scouted one. Martinez was one I was thinking of signing way back when. But the potential didn't really do it for me, I suppose. Probably not the best way of wording that, but... And Ruiz Diaz scored past me many a time in his career mode already. Oh, what is that bounce? Do you see what I fucking mean? It's always the last game that goes to bollocks. I blocked it with Moffat. It's bounced all the way across. I don't know what Duncan is doing. I try to clear it and the game's like, nah. I don't know what to tell you. With this video game, it's fucking whack. John Russell opening the scoring for Barnsley. Of course, it's his first goal of the season. As you've watched back, what on fucking earth Duncan was doing, to be honest with you. Gomez maybe should have this marked, but really shouldn't get here in the first place. Duncan's dove. Oh, wait, hold on. He saved that. It's actually a good save until it bounces all the way in. Bounces off his leg. And then it just doesn't go away. And it bounces like this. Of course it does. I can't do anything with Moffat. Duncan is quite bad. I need a better goalkeeper. I mean, he's... I don't want to shit-talk him because I don't want him on the match stats. I don't want to shit-talk him because he's been good for the good bulk of this promotion, like, the journey up to where we are. But we need someone better. And I found Hugo Lloris's regen, and I'm wondering next year, do we put money into buying him? At least for now, even if it's not all the way. I'd like Higgins from the Youth Academy to come up and be involved as well. It's not... I mean, it was from Marino, but not quite how I passed it. Mate, Barnsley are going to fuck me up now. Oh, yeah, there we go. Barnsley are going to fuck me up just because I fucked up Palace, innit? Okay, cool. You know what? Good game. It's always the last game of the stream. Always. Without fail. So we're in middle ground with keepers. You typically have to have someone who's like middle of the road height-wise and then just buff that reactions to high heaven. That's it. I mean, Logan Duncan has decent reactions. It's just... I don't know what he's doing here either. It's off his hand. We're 2-0 down and I actually quite frankly just want to quit. I know it's the last game, but like, what is this? It's always the last fucking game. I had a brilliant day, and it's just decided to go to shit. Fuck it. Take the man through. Never mind. He can't even do it. He can't even do it. We've been nerfed. That's absolutely awful marking from me, by the way. It nearly was 3. Oh my god, it was nearly 3. I was thinking about getting to playoff spots at the end of this episode. We're not even going to get into the fucking top half by the looks of it. Even though we are 10th, or 8th now, and we will stay in the top half. What I mean is we might fall a couple of places rather than going up. Roberts. Yard of pace ahead of everybody else in the world. McCarthy flicks it away expertly as if he plays for fucking one of the big teams. He's at Barnsley, mate. Relax. It wouldn't let me switch to Galloway, but thankfully they messed it up initially. They're all over me. Fuck my ass. Wish he could have caught that. Yeah, there's no way that Logan Duncan is catching a football. Don't be silly. You've watched this whole episode, Carter. You know he could catch a cold. Decent, half-decent baller from Howell, but I've accepted defeat already. I shouldn't do that because there's still something in this game, but just the way that everything is going for them. And Duncan has been an idiot. Maybe he's just tired from international duty. Maybe I should have kept Jacobs in. He didn't do all that bad against Palace, even though he didn't do all that much. Howell. Go on, Harry. Go on, Harry! Oh, it's blocked. He's definitely not championship level, isn't Harry Howell. He's just one of the old favourites. One of my favourites that we've built here. He was high overall when we got him in the academy, but his potential was very low. Man, that centre back is a Space Jam alien that stole Neymar's flair. Definitely is. I don't know what the fuck. McCarthy just fucking backheeling it like that. Good block by Galloway. Galloway's just no nonsense unless it goes wrong, and then he's a lot of nonsense, I suppose. Go on, Harry. Oh. I hope I get one more goal with him in a Hartlepool shirt before I have to inevitably sell him. I don't want to sell him because I like him, but he's just not good enough for the club. Wilson's been pretty much neutered on this left-hand side so far today. I haven't been able to do a thing with him. Maybe this was a Choa's ground. Good tackle, Contreras. Duncan launching it all the way to his other Duncan. But this guy's Duncan is his first name. He's got space to roam, which he needs. And he's just fucking... Right. That is my fault for being an idiot, but that's not what I wanted to do at all. Galloway picks it up. Maybe I'm over-relying on him, potentially. He did just score 4 past Crystal Palace, so there's reason behind it. Marino! Oh, he's not got a right foot. He's like fucking Anthony, he's just not got a right foot. Harry Howell, new Charlie Austin in the making. Absolutely. He's one of those. Bags a few goals, just here and there. And maybe just keep him on for the duration, even though he'll never make it to starting level again. Rodriguez. Marino. Blocked. Good run from Rodriguez as well. I was wondering whether I'd just power that on target myself, but with him, it didn't really lend itself to be an opportunity. Howell. Come on, Harry. Oh, fuck off. They're just going to have the best goalkeeper in the world, aren't they? Right, it wasn't an incredible effort, but still. Corner. Wilson towards Galloway. It's away. Gomez. Contreras. Marino. Cochrane. Bit of space. One back. Lovely, lovely. Marino's like Anthony, but as far as we know, he respects women a wee bit more. Fuck's it. Right, I just want to clarify this. Marino's like Anthony in left foot circumstances only. Beyond that, there is no comparison. Won it back. Good play. Contreras into Roberts. On one more to Cochrane. I think, honestly, keeper should be doing a bit better there, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck. Both their goals have been questionable at best. Especially the first one. But yeah, the Anthony and Marino comparison, left foot only. Anything further, we don't know about. I mean, Marino probably does. I'm not going to go into it, actually. It's probably a good conversation topic. Wilson. Oh, that could have been two in an instant. Not far off from the superstar. I heard Anthony, and there's not a day in my life I won't capitalise on the chance to pick on United. Yeah, understandable. There's a lot to pick on about us at the moment. Literally anything. Performance against Arsenal, shitty right wingers, shitty owners, debt. The list goes fucking on. We're not obviously the worst club in England by a country mile, but we're not in a good spot at the moment. There's a lot worse off than us, to be fair. Shouldn't really complain. I mean, I'm wondering whether to bring on Ochoa, to be honest. I feel like he could do a bit more, unlock a bit more of this fight at the back that they've got. But at the same time, I don't want to sub Wilson off. Roberts. Who is this? I don't know. Oh, Howell. Was that Cochrane running through? I thought it was one of my centre-backs. I mean, to be fair, it shouldn't be too up for Barnsley in the first place. But since then, we've been very good. I still call bullshit to fuck on that first goal. Second one was a little bit better, I suppose. Right, Wilson. Towards Galloway. Oh, fuck off, Brolin. Ain't you good? Sancho is now to Ten Hag what Luke Shaw was to Mourinho. I know, it's a fucking shit show everywhere at the moment. We know what happened with Ten Hag and Ronaldo. Sancho's probably next on his way out in January or something. They got 2 lucky goals, we got 1 back. I'm being a bit salty, but their first goal was definitely questionable. I can tell you wholeheartedly, I'll never score a goal like that on FIFA. Around the grounds, the only other game that's occurring right now is Bournemouth and Watford. It's 1-1 there, but Bournemouth have already gone and pretty much won the league, so there's not really much for them to play for. In terms of the stats, I think you can tell why I'm getting a little bit irritated. 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 4, and 2.7 expected goals to 0.9, yet we're in the fucking losing bracket there. Triple A expected goals, and yet we're a goal down. You can see why I'm a bit pissed off. Thankfully, this is the last game today because I am getting way too warm. I'm getting sick of this game. Oh, fuck off. It literally is always the last game of the stream. I'm really hoping this doesn't happen next stream because it'll be the last game of the season. Duncan, good read. Roberts, come on, mate. Take him on. Oh, okay, that's not worked at all. This season as well in the Championship for Hartlepool, we've actually not been too unlucky with injuries. Like, injuries haven't been too bad. It's just been performances. And stupid shit like that where I didn't aim it at Contreras. Marino into Howell. Wilson. Loses it but wins it back, and then it won't let me switch to Cochrane to try and go for that second ball. But that's alright. I've low-key given up on this match because I know they're just going to go get third at some point. Good save by Duncan. Holds onto it the second time around. He can't get it the first time because he's Logan Duncan. Howell. Oh, that's heavy. Sancho's not even been bad for you guys either. He's just hardly had a chance to the squad that surrounds him in quality. Yeah, it's been difficult for Sancho. When he's played, he's been solid. But he's also not hit the heights that he did at Dortmund as well. I think that's what people more expected. Even though it's a different league. I'm an idiot. Thank you, Duncan, for bailing me out. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing there. You give him guys who can score that he can spray around the ball around to create chances. Sancho would be great. Well, I'll tell Glazers that, man. Fucking hell, we've got Højlund. I reckon Sancho and Højlund would be quite good together if Sancho gets back in the squad. Be a fun little duo, I think. It's just about finding the things that work for that team because, my God. How have we come out of a transfer window worse? As Manchester United. We sold some of the players we maybe should have kept, so we've brought back Johnny Evans, who actually got Premier League minutes against Arsenal. There's a situation there where that could be avoided, like, oh, I don't know, signing a centre-back. We got linked with Todibo, we got linked with Diomande, we got linked with Pavar. We ended up signing none of them. I know Pavar's not really a centre-back per se, but I'd have taken him over Maguire and Evans. I'd take myself over Maguire and Evans, honestly. Minutes left in this one. We still can't find that equaliser. We are defending well now. I mean, we're never not defending well. We just got caught napping. Roberts makes it through the gap. Help required, please. Howell. Help given. It's going to be saved by Brolin. Why is it not letting me switch to the 6-foot striker and making me go for the header with the 5'6" option? Okay, whatever. Cochrane, good header to Marino. We go again. Rodriguez is on, I think. Slides it away, surely. Oh, fuck off, Brolin. The front three of Say, Rashford, Højlund, Ahmad, with Sancho in behind as the number 10 shadow striker. Fernandes, another creator, seems ideal for the current state of the Prem. That would be the dream. But in reality, we've got injury issues and idiots running the club. So unlikely, really, but I would love that. That would be a fantastic idea. I should bring off Wilson. I don't want to, but I should. I don't want to damage his reputation. A shot of Blanchard, Diop, Conover, Wilson, Howell, and Marino. Last game of today, we'll try to get a point at least out of this. I'd love to go for 3, but I'll take a point out of it, the way it's been. Cochrane, knock back to Diop. Fuck it! Okay, he's a DM, shouldn't be doing that. Also took on his wrong foot, which is interesting. But it would be easier to shoot off his left. Gomez, crowds up, Russell there. Got the first Barnsley goal. Cochrane, Blanchard, Ochoa, Rodriguez. Oh, don't tell me I'm off. Oh, bugger it and all. I knew as soon as I fucking laid that off, I should have just shot with Ochoa. I should have just buried it with Ochoa. Oh, fuck off. Does leave Casemiro as the sole DM though, which in his current form is very worrying. Yeah, we need someone to support him, really. We can't go too attacking. I don't know what's going to happen with our team, honestly. With the injuries mounting up, it's not looking good, Brev. I don't think we get top 4 this year. Well, as it stands, as we're playing at the moment, I don't think we get top 4 this year. Things change, then yeah, fair enough, obviously, but that's, you know, I love goalkeepers. The way that they stretch for the ball, but also still get nowhere near it. That's class. Absolutely class, that. Don't know how Contreras hasn't dealt with it. Ball goes back to whoever the fucking cunt scored it. Duncan's had a shitter today. 3 goals that could have been prevented by him. 3 goals he's got a hand to at the very least as well, or touch to, and it's just not been his day. I don't think Jacobs would have done much better, but still, goalkeepers in this game are a fucking shit show. Don't think I would be trying anything with a single DM unless anytime soon, unless it's Kobe Mainu, yeah. And Kobe Mainu is still fucking injured for goodness knows how long as well. And now I want to add to the injury woes. Right, come on, Fran. Prove why you should still stay. I mean, I know why you should still stay because you're good, but like, maybe not. And Blanchard's just cut through him like a bloody knife through hot butter. Can we just limit the amount we're conceding here rather than being idiots? Oh, that's a perfect ball through. Why is he taking so long to shoot? That was a dream of a ball through by Jack Cochrane, and it's taken 3 business days to fucking pull the trigger. Contreras gets a foot in, but that means fucking sweet fuck all. Ball in, goal. Yeah, you know what, honestly. Let's just headbutt the TV, I think. I've gone for headbutting TV. That's my third option today. The rest could come on, I suppose. Ahmad gone, Kobe gone. Got Amrabat, so maybe that's the solution. Well, we've heard he's injured. I don't think it's as serious as it initially was thought, but that is a great finish that time, though. Nothing Duncan can do about that. The way he's connected with that, maybe it's a little bit closer than what I thought it was, but I still don't think it's stoppable. But yeah, we've lost to Barnsley. It's the way she blows. Beat a team that should be getting promoted 7-1, lose to a team that could be getting relegated 4-1. If nothing else, like, kind of signifies my career mode within the space of, what, about an hour? This is literally the career mode in a nutshell. Beat a team we shouldn't beat, lose to a team we should easily beat. Ochoa. Rodriguez, please get one back. Oh, he's fucking missed the header completely. As long as we don't lose 7-1, I'm Gucci. I'm wrong, I know I'm not going to win every game, but, like, don't fucking bottle it. Contreras can tackle. Thing is, defending's not even been bad today, it's just the goalkeeper has been awful. Even with deflection, the keeper reads it. Why can't my keeper fucking have that kind of ability? Duncan could have saved it, but it was a very powerful shot. Yeah, it was very unlikely. Wolf coming on for whoever went off. I've lost interest. 5 minutes before the end of the last game. I'm ready to just side off. Moon comes off. Wolf comes on. Can't win the header. I should do short corners more, but I just can't be bothered. Chawa trying to fight his way through. Contreras is not going to get there. And I don't think anyone else is. Chawa does a bit of tackle, but that's going to go to them. Well, there's 2 minutes left, boys. I don't think we're going to get another... Well, we might get another goal, but I don't think we're going to come back. Why is Blanchard all the way up here? Oh, my fucking days. I'll go Rodriguez. And then the touch just sends me into orbit. Cool. Good game. Good stream, apart from this last game, which always seems to be the case. Maybe I should do four streams instead of 5. Rodriguez. Alright, Brolin's just the best goalkeeper in the world. Sorry, I forgot. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. That sequence of moves for a child to squeeze between 3 players, just a couple of touches. He is good, that's the thing. It's just Duncan Wilson's also good. Ochoa is like... I don't know, he's Argentinian, so I don't want to call him the Messi regen and be fucking default, but he is very good on his day. But it's just Duncan Wilson is also very good. It's like hard to pick between them. Oh, Rodriguez sums up our day in a fucking nutshell. If the captain can't score, we're not going to get a fucking goal, are we? I don't even remember who scored our goal. Who scored our goal? Fuck knows. Rodriguez probably would be the best bet. Safe bet. But I don't even know who it was. Gives him just enough stoppage time to get number 5 probably on my luck. Never mind, Contreras. Cuts it out. Can we go get one more or will the game not give us enough time? Oh, with that pass it's probably not going to happen. Alright, go on. Take us one back, mate. This game's a fucking joke. Was it Cochrane who scored it? Alright. That explains. But, I mean, we just got absolutely shat on. Oh, yeah, because it was like good passing play, wasn't it? But we win some, we lose some. We're not going to get every victory, and that's the fucking ultimate... whatchamacallit. Wording is difficult. Saying words is not easy. It's the story of it, really. I guess. So obviously not going to hit playoffs today, which means it'll come down to the final episode. One final save to confirm the absolute dicking you just took. Thing is, I'm pretty sure we have more shots as well. I love this game. I absolutely love it. This is one of the best games ever produced. 60-41, by the way, in terms of possession. Doesn't even understand fucking percentages. 17 shots to 9. 5.2 expected goals to 2.4. I hate this game. I can't wait till I'm done with this shit, man. Tackles 1, 8. Interceptions 19. Oh, mate. We fucking had him on toast. It's just... Duncan was an idiot today. The mathematics are not computing there, Chief. It's so dumb. Oh, mate. I'm fuming. I'm fuming. Now I've looked at stats, I'm even more annoyed than what I initially was. Contreras put in a good defensive performance. Probably our best player. He did cut him out most of the time. I think the problem was Logan Duncan. That was the only issue there, really. The defense was solid, if not spectacular. Moffat had a rare stinker. It was Cochran that got the goal. 7.3 for him. Rodriguez having a rare stinker. Moffat having a rare stinker. Quite a lot of rare stinkers here. Duncan Wilson, probably the rarest stinkers there. Marino getting the assist at 6.6. But Duncan, 8 shots as goal, 4 saves, 4 conceded. Not a fantastic percentage of saves there. Man of the match goes to OM Gue. Got that wrong, absolutely. Butchered that into oblivion. He got a brace at 8.4. Matteo Pellegrino, goal, assist at 8.3. Hernan Martinez, who was a striker we were looking at for a while, but his potential didn't really lend to be a long-term option. He gets his assist at 7.9. And John Russell, a goal and an assist, 7.8. His goal is still very questionable. Samuel Brolin, their 74 rated goalkeeper, 11 shots on target, 10 saves, 1 goal conceded. It's not like we didn't try. We just couldn't fucking succeed. Any other regens that we could poach from here? Afonso da Costa, left wing back. Alright, I'll also keep an eye on him. Right, well, I mean, it's the way she blows. Duncan reeked. Robertson Rodriguez just isolated from the rest of the team. Imagine if he was a regen. I mean, would be good. Be a good name. You know what? Ultimately, you win some, you lose some, and even when you deserve to win, you'll sometimes lose. Bournemouth dropped points for the first time in what feels like 12 years. They're still going to go on and win the league, though, by a country mile. Taking form and league position into account, you're also disappointed with today's result. What went wrong for your team? Well, basically, we shot the bed, truth be told. I can't say that because they were fucking wank. I can't say it. I'm going to have to go for a negative answer. But our defending was good. Oh, whatever, we'll go with this. Da Costa left wing back, 75 rated. I bet he's like a 79 rated centre mid. We'll go have a look at him. Have a little nosy. Unless he's meant to be a left back. I'm not a regen or somebody, I don't know. Who would... Left wing back regen. Probably Spanish. It wouldn't be Jordi Alba because he's a left back. I mean, the lads give it... We did give it everything. Wish you could call out specific players. Oh, Da Costa. Yeah, no. That would be a good regen. I thought you were on about the Gue guy because it was a cool name. I didn't realise what you were on about. Barnes are the better team today, weren't they? No, they weren't. They were not the best team in the game. I'm putting it down to the fact that Logan Duncan just came back from international duty. He probably shouldn't have started. It's whatever. We don't win them all. I suppose that's it. Wouldn't be interesting if we fucking won every game. A little update on the academy. Potentials and that. I've got hiccups. Pearson has completed his move to left wing. What we saying? 58. Not too bad. And this is how the rest of the academy is looking right now. Armstrong is a good long-term option as well. Just a little scroll through to see what we're working with. Some decent talents. Right. Who are we going to look at? Da Costa. Severely overestimated him. Who? Lucas. I'm just guessing at this point. Afonso da Costa. He's a left back by trade. He's already 75 rated. They're playing wing back because they're a 5 back. Well, I mean, take a look at his stats. Yeah, he probably is a left back, isn't he? I've already got a good left back. Well, that's a ball breaker. That could have been somebody good. Oh, he probably is good. Pearson. I mean, yeah, only 58. Wasn't the biggest position change in the world. I didn't really properly look at the potential. How does the potential look? 72 to 92. There's still something there. We'll put him on the old invert. In fact, we'll put him on wide winger to get the attacking work rates up. And we'll see what happens there. Harper looks good, though. There's plenty of players need to loan out next year to try and get the maximised growth out of him, especially Ezra Lucas. I'm hoping some of these players that come back in will be looking class as well. The easy way to check is off appearances, because they won't be playing in the same league as you. So some of these obviously haven't done bits and will probably be sold on. Some of them have done bits and probably they'll be loaned out or kept. This one here, Musunguli Shabalala, out on loan at Royal Antwerp. He looks brilliant. Potential was, I think he was potential to be special before he left. His speed looks very good. He's got acceleration, aggression, jumping. I could eventually potentially mould him into a striker, honestly. What's his height? How do I check his fucking height? 5'8", never mind. But he's very aggressive. And he actually looks quite good. He's the cream of the crop, I think, at the moment. Harper looked like he should be a striker. His shooting was in the high 50s, passing high 40s. He's pretty fucking decent, though. They got a decent left back for Barnsley. So Harper, you think should be a striker? I will have a look. See how long it takes. Two weeks. Yeah, fuck it. We'll give that a go. Why not? It's just kind of height. 5'8", kind of puts me off putting him up front. I'd rather have him on the wing, but I will give it a go, see what it grows to. Decent jump in, yeah, true. A 5'8", he bloody needs it. Right, let's sum up to the next game then, and we'll leave it there for the day. Hull to kick off next episode. The rest of the episode, Hull, Luton, Wigan, Sunderland. So away at Hull is going to be a tough test. At home to Luton is going to be a tough test. At home to Wigan, probably the easiest game out of April. And then a trip to the Stadium of Light. Oh boy. Sunderland who will probably try to fight for that playoff area with us as well. It's going to be a difficult one, that. Following that, we've got Coventry at home, second to last game. We should win that because they're almost relegated as it is. And then West Brom away to end Season 5. So it's going to be a tough test as well there. Well, next episode, hopefully Friday. We'll put that in the diary prospectively. Might not happen, but it's there potentially. Short strikers mean nothing, Mr. Manager. 5'7" Mert Austin. Yeah, fair enough. Good point. Valid. This is how the table's looking with 6 games to go then. Bournemouth have only got to get a point or a win. Maths. A win to confirm the league. In fact, if West Brom lose their next game, Bournemouth are going to win the title. Alright, that's pretty much cut and dry at this point. They've destroyed the league. West Brom in the automatic spot will probably stay there, but I mean, things could go crazy. We don't know yet. Watford, Luton, Middlesbrough, and Palace currently occupy the playoff spots. Reading down the table, this is how everything is looking. This is how we are reading this table here in the Championship. And all the way down, we'll scroll to the bottom. And that's how it's looking. Coventry, Millwall, and Shrewsbury currently in the relegation zone. Shrewsbury confirmed to go down. Millwall close. And I don't think there's going to be much of a fight from anyone else. I think that bottom three is probably going to stay in the bottom three, which is kind of annoying because a good old relegation battle is always interesting. We're not in any cups, so we need to check them. Top scorers then, I think it's probably going to still be Castellanos, but maybe Rodriguez has closed the gap. Never mind. Castellanos just doesn't stop scoring. And neither does McGree, apparently, from midfield. So maybe I thought we'd caught up a little bit. Kinda, but not really. Okay. Castellanos is running away with the golden boot, 30 goals. I don't think he's going to be caught now either. McGree joint second with Rodriguez, 22 apiece for each of them. Scott and Wilson joint fourth with 20 goals each. Off the wing for Wilson, that is mad. 18 for Blanchard. Anybody else in here? I don't think so. I don't think anyone else is even coming close. Assist goes to Rodriguez, who just seems to be doing everything for this bloody squad. 21 for him. Castellanos with 14 assists as well. So 30 goals and 14 assists for Castellanos, who would be farming the league in the championship anyway in real life. So no surprise there. Blanchard with 10 assists. Marino with 9. Barlow in there is 7. Wilson, Moffat with 6. Moffat from left back with 6 assists is pretty poggers. Clean sheets goes to Christensen and Bajic at the moment, 13 apiece. I told you Whitworth was up there for Palace as well. Fredetsky at Bournemouth, by the way, is a bit stupid. He's on 11, with Duncan for us on 6 clean sheets. I'm pretty sure Burn Jacobs actually has one, but I can't remember when he got it. Quick check on the squad hub on stats then, and then we'll take a look at the news and end it there because I'm getting too warm for this. Most games being played by Blanchard so far this season somehow. I don't know how he's got the most appearances. Rodriguez and Wilson with 39 each. In terms of goals, it is 23 for Rodriguez, 21 for Wilson, 18 for Blanchard. There's a big gulf here. The 3 Musketeers getting all the goals. 7 for Marino, 5 for Bishop on loan at Palace, 4 for Cochrane, and 4 for Roberts. 4 for Bobby Hobbs on loan at Watford, 4 for Ochoa, 3 for Maresca, 3 for Howell and Barlow as well. 2 for Pal Person, who is on loan at Luton. Malanga with 1 goal on loan at Palace. A goal for Quigley as well. Teddy Austin with a goal for Bournemouth, with Malik Diop the other scorer this season. For assists is Rodriguez as well. He's got 21. Blanchard gets into double figures for assists now with 10. Marino with 9. Barlow and Wilson with 7 each, I should say, not 11. Don't know why I'm getting confused there. Moffat with 6 assists from left back is pretty fucking good. Ochoa with 5, Cochrane with 4, Roberts, Maresca and Diop, as well as Howell with 3 each as well. Contreras, Quigley with 2, and then Galloway and Cossey. McGregor, Austin, who is on loan at Bournemouth, they've all got 1 assist. So that's that. Clean sheets come when Blanchard plays, but Blanchard plays the most, so I don't know if that's really reflective of the ability of everybody else. And then financially, I'm guessing Rodriguez is worth the most now. Yeah, he's gone up to 90 million market value. So we could be getting some big offers in for our Peruvian Prince, which is going to be scary. And at the moment, Ochoa is worth 34.5. By the end of the season, he might even be higher. So if we did want to cash in, it would be a big, big sum of money. Finishing off then with the news. Little update. Hartlepool lost to Barnsley. Big disappointment. Alright, you have to yell. We tried, okay? Having won their first game against them in the league earlier this season, Hartlepool United will be a little disappointed they couldn't repeat that performance against today. Again today. Oh, even I can't read on the game. And chalk up another win over Barnsley. Barnsley grabbed shock win over Hartlepool. With the season well underway and a partner emerging, it was something of a shock to see Barnsley emerge as winners in their league clash against Hartlepool United. The game offered a compelling spectacle and Barnsley fans stayed behind well after the final whistle to give the team a standing ovation. The Umgue guy, I probably pronounced that wrong, he gets a brace past us. Umgue was in superb form for Barnsley, scoring 2 goals to power his side to a 4-1 win against Hartlepool United. Assist leader is Rodriguez with 21. He's also got 22 goals, by the way. Assist per match, 0.55. But over a contribution per game for our Peruvian Prince, no complaints there from your boy. And then we've got Hull up next to kick off next episode. Potentially Friday, but I'll keep you updated. It was all too easy for Hartlepool United last time. The teams met as they countered to a 5-2 victory against Hull City, who will be looking for a better performance this time around. Anything else? Championship Player of the Month shortlist. This is a fucking fix if Rodriguez doesn't win it, by the way. So the Players of the Month, I don't know how our Wilson didn't get in there, but another Wilson did. Apparently our Wilson's not even the best Wilson in the Championship at the moment. Wilson for Bristol City, McGree for Middlesbrough, Scott as well for Bristol City. I don't know how he's still there. And then Carlos Rodriguez for Hartlepool in the Team of the Week. And then that was the Team of the Week from the previous week, wasn't it? But Rodriguez, man, look at him now. In fact, actually, we're going to go a little in depth just real quick. With Rodriguez. Look at his stats now. This is how he's looking. We've got him a mobile striker just to get his pace up a little bit more, just to get him across that line. But the rest of his stats look quite good. The shooting stats are what matter, really. The finishing is 96. The shot power is 94. To say this was a 50-something rated I don't know where he started. I think maybe he started a striker from the beginning. Yeah, he was always a striker from the beginning. But like a 55 rated striker, the way he's come on in leaps and bounds, what a man. He's a success story, this whole thing. And I don't want to sell him, but if the offer comes, you just never know. But anyway, I'm going to end it there for now because that's pretty much where we need to end it. We know what we need to do next time. He's got 62 passes, he gets assists like that. Yeah, I know, it's mental. He's just always there, just passes it off to his strike partner or passes it off to somebody else who's just available. But yeah, we know what we need to do next time. 3 points off the playoffs. Try to break into that with 6 games remaining. It's doable, but it's going to be 6 tough games. 54, wait, 54 heading? You're shitting me. Oh, Jesus. Right, I might need to go target player, just get heading up. Yeah, we're going for it, I don't care. I didn't realise his heading was... I knew it wasn't great, but I didn't know it was so low. I wonder if it's in the air. Yeah, well, we'll put him on that then. See if we can improve his heading a little bit more. But I'm really liking how this is looking. And we're still maybe going to consider a return at left back for this man who we brought up, I suppose. It would cost a lot of money that we don't have currently. But reuniting might be on the cards down the line. Was always a fantastic player, exciting prospect from day one. Will still grow into a phenomenal player, I think. These stats look fantastic. But the thing is, he was 75 rated in League 2, and we couldn't have that, really. That's why we had in Season 2 we had a clause whether if we got promoted we keep him, we didn't get promoted we sell him, and we didn't get promoted obviously. So that's why he's at Antwerp, and he is popping off some phenomenal stats. I'd like to get him back down the line, but it is going to be a quest. And I really love Douglas Moffat, but I think the end goal has to be getting Aiden Sutherland back into this squad down the line. And also the Perisic regen, I'll show you real quick, because it has been a long, long stream. I want to get going. I'm sure everyone else wants to get on with their day as well. Perisic regen, now at Norwich. Put him as a cam, but he could also have gone as a left winger. Probably would have been better as a left winger, actually, but we have plenty of wingers, which is why I moved him to cam. He could have even got better than what he is now. But he does look phenomenal as well. But yeah. Pretty saucy players we've got. But yeah, Sutherland's got good heading. He's a left back, but he could be a centre back, you know. If we bring him back, we could maybe move him as a centre back. I know he's 5'9". Defensive stats are fantastic. Good heading. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a very nice effect. But anyway, I'm going to end it there, I think, for today. We could bring him into it. Well, we are going to bring him back in, I think. But if we want to keep Moffat where he is, which I would really like to, and we need centre-backs, maybe Sutherland comes back in there down the line. Moffat, he's fucking phenomenal. He's grown. Because he was never meant to start, but he's there now, and that's all that really matters. 5'5", so he's never going to be a centre-back. So we'll have to leave him there. But anyway, I'm going to end off there because it's been 3.5 hours, man. And I want to go get something to eat, really, to be honest. And get outside in the warm weather. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. It's been a phenomenal one. And it's been a class episode apart from Barnsley. Putting him next to Contreras could work. I'd like to get maybe someone else instead of Contreras as well, to be honest. Purely because of the fact that he has hit his potential. And I don't know how much more I'm going to get out of him. But the fact that he's 6'6" gives him a pass for a little while longer. But yeah, grass touching time. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode anyway, though. Friday will hopefully be when I do the finale. That'll be a good 4-hour at least stream. So I need to make sure I've got plenty of time for it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Enjoy the rest of your days, and peace.